a stormy, snowy Saturday here in the Chicagoland and, well, a lot of the Midwest U.S. It's dangerous out there. Look at that. You can't even see through the entire airport here in O'Hare. So this ought to be very, very interesting. So we're going to do 2 flights today. We're going to be doing a flight from Chicago to Toronto, and then we're going to do the reverse flight back because, well, it's the perfect time to fly in both Chicago and Toronto. Now Toronto, I guess it's not so bad there, at least yet. I think P2 did say it was going to get pretty nasty eventually, so we may not have terrible weather going into Toronto, but definitely out of Chicago and then back into Chicago is going to be, well, you know, a little bit interesting. A little bit interesting. We have about, I'd say about 2 inches so far of snow that's fallen in the area. And, well, we're projecting anywhere between 8 to 12 inches yet coming on down. So, yeah, lots of snow. Lots of snow today. Manhattan, welcome in. Started my descent into into Oakland. I won't be very active until that. No worries at all. Take care of the landing. That's the most important thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get things going. We have a 2 flights here, so let's go ahead and get things rolling pretty quickly on the flight. So I'm going to go ahead and get first officer rolling. I did add a couple things to first officer. We'll see if I have it set perfectly. Okay, so we got that going. Let's go over here. BeyondATC is also in the background doing his thing, and this, of course, is, as always, a New Sky flight. Well, I shouldn't say always, but most of the time I keep forgetting to fix that. Okay, so let's go ahead and load the aircraft. Insta-load here. We're going to go in here and go ahead and sync all this jazz. That's looking good. Up here at the top, let's go ahead and get our APUs available. Batteries are on. Fuel pumps are pumping. Crew supply is on. Navs are on. Master switch, wait a couple seconds. And start. Okay, so let's get our lights lighting. Seatbelt sign, no smoking. Emergency exit, all set. So I did add in, you can hear the music there, I did add that music into First Officer for the boarding music. I figured I should probably do that instead of using like actual airline music, because that's how you get copywritten. Okay, let's go to config and navigation, swing on down here, IRS 1, 2, and 3, FMC, init, let's request it. P2, welcome in. Master Copy, welcome in as well. Very sleepy P2 is. And, let's see, 2853, welcome in as well. At the barber, so I'll miss the flights. No worries. At the barber. I need to go to the barber as well. That might be my plan on Monday. We'll see. We'll see how lazy I am. Okay, cost index is going to be... I hate getting my hair cut. I hate it so much. One is, I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. And, you know, the stylist, the barber, whoever it be, they want to have a conversation with you.
No questions. Sounds good.
And, I'm not really into talking. Which is crazy that I can stream here. J. Russ, welcome in. J. Russ is lurking today. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, that's all looking good. Let's go and get BeyondATC, ATC clearance. Well, here, clearance. Hello from United 424. We are ready for our clearance to Toronto.
Fuel 11653 pounds.
Gotta keep the beard trimmed.
Seatbelt signs on.
I'm expecting 9 right for departure.
O'Hare clearing. Cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport.
Altimeter
vectors at 8,
Niner.
Maintain 5,000.
Got to turn the webcam on.
Flight level 390.
FMGS.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency
5406, good. And climbing up to 5,000 on departure.
Cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport.
9 center, they did change the runway slightly.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 390.
You know, it's funny, I did that flight, I did the return flight yesterday from, what'd I do? I went into, what was it? Oh, depart out of Raleigh, and they did change the runway to 15, or sorry, 5 right. I know,
1.75 when ready for pushback or engine start.
I know that's what Crash and Leo saw.
Will contact ground 121.75
But when we checked it,
when ready
the
for
letest
pushback or engine
weather
start.
was
United
correct. What
424.
BeyondATC was offering.
United 424, you're welcome.
Okay. Number 6, and then query. Okay, got that all set. And navs are looking good. APU should be available, right? APU is available, fantastic. So we can go over here and go to APU bleed. External power. See, the external power button doesn't seem to work properly. Gotta push it twice. So I gotta figure that one out. I'm not sure if I broke something or what. Okay, so that's all good. And okay, I think we're ready to cook here. I think we're ready. Let's go over here to left hand side. Let's go GPU and chocks disconnected. And let's go ahead and bring our pushback tug guy. Lex, your A320 isn't grounded. No, this is 19, thankfully. Welcome in, champ.
O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Face to north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Giant 93.
What's the wind's like? That's not too terrible. O'Hare ground, United 424, ready for pushback and engine start.
United 424, O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved.
Alright, pushback is commencing. Let's go down here.
Pushback and engine
That
start approved.
up.
Face north. United 424.
Engine starts, flows. And engine number 1 starting. Okay, so that's working too. You can't really hear it probably on the stream very much, but I did add the safety announcements to First Officer. But I have it really low. I thought with First Officer, though, that you can go ahead and you can set up different profiles for the sounds, but I guess not. I guess you have to change it every single time, which kind of sucks. Alright, I heard the click for engine number 1. Let's go down here to engine number 2. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I really thought you could. I remember reading about that. So I don't know if he's adding that down the road. I know that's a limitation with a lot of the add-ons when it comes to, like, cabin announcements. Like, I think it's PAX X is the same way. That's the other one I'm thinking of. Oh, APL, same way.
Giant 9302 heavy. Runway 10 left taxi via Zulu 1 Zulu.
Alright, max on that. Down here at the bottom.
10 left taxi via Zulu 1 Zulu.
Flaps 1.
Heavy.
Up on the trim 0.5. 0.5, good. All here. Heard to click there.
Engine 2 started.
O'Hare ground United 424 is ready to taxi to the active. Insert random stuff, welcome in. Happy snowy Saturday to you.
Runway 9 center taxi via Alpha. Alpha tree, Golf 1 Golf.
Alright, taxi lights are on. Let's verify that.
We'll taxi to
On.
runway 9 center via Alpha.
And
Alpha
let's
3,
go.
Golf
APU
1
bleed
Golf,
is off.
Zulu,
Master
United
switch is off.
424.
Good. Okay, I think we're ready to taxi. Throttle's coming up. So Alpha, Alpha 3, Golf 1, Golf, and Zulu. Okay.
Engines on.
JetBlue Tree 11, Gate Lima 24, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Man, I tell you what, I really, really like this Moza. I'm not kidding. This is cool.
American 2877,
This thing,
O'Hare ground, pushback approved.
I don't know, man. It's so hard to even say why, because you're like, oh, well, I have a Bravo, or I have the WinWing, or whatever, right? And it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know, the amount of, I don't know, how do you say it? The amount of tension is like perfect. Perfect. I can't find a single fault with it, other than the flap dedent. It's only really meant for Airbuses, which is the biggest flaw with it. That's about the only flaw. But I have, you know, a workaround. Slept late, woke up at 6, slept again. Now can't make sense of anything. My biological... I get it. I went to bed a little bit later than I normally do. I'm watching a show, The Beast in Me, or something like that. I think that's what it's called, The Beast in Me. It's on Netflix. It's a 8-part miniseries, and it's really, really good. Claire Danes is the main star in there, and it's really, really good. I'm very captivated. So I'll finish it up eventually, and I'll probably finish it up probably by this weekend. I also saw the Outer Worlds 2 is on sale on Battle.net, and I'm really thinking about it. I love the first game. It's so much fun. So much fun playing the first game, and I'm really thinking about it. Really, really thinking about it hard. It's like $55 or something. I want to buy day one, but I didn't want to spend the 70 bucks on it. I'm kind of protesting games that are $70. Let's see. Irishman, welcome in. Finally a stream that isn't at 10 p.m. Yeah, I tried to do the morning or the weekend ones in the morning. Now I do work next Saturday, so next week's gonna be really weird with streams probably. Because probably no stream on Tuesday. Wednesday kind of up in the air. Hopefully if my appointment goes well, then we can do a stream on Wednesday. Thursday probably, but probably not Friday. And if I do a stream Saturday, it would be evening stream for me. And I might take Sunday off. I may take Sunday off because then I go back to work for the 5 days, so let myself chillax a little bit. Irishman, welcome in. And the Manhattan got the Irishman emotes in. Fry, welcome in as well. B series is messed up. Finished it the other night. Oh, did you really? Oh yeah, it's Did someone clean up the Discord channels? No, I don't think so. Oh, never mind. Irishman said. Yeah, it's really, really good. I've had a blast watching it. What I did is I started on Thursday night, I think it was. Yeah, I started at Thursday night, first episode. I was like, okay, I'll try it because a coworker was talking about it, and I got sucked into it right away. Sucked into it right away. It's really, really good. Alright, so we're going to be crossing runway 9 right and holding 9 center. Bearded Aviator, welcome in. I love the name too. I love the play on the 8. I think it's fantastic. I wish I was that creative. I've used the same name for how long? 20 years? I had thought about changing the name of the channel a few months back. I had a couple names in the pot, but I was like, well, I don't know if it's really worth changing all that. I was gonna make it more flight sim related or aviation related, but I was like, whatever.
Over to tower 121.15, United 424.
Alright, here we are holding short 9 center. O'Hare Tower, United 424 is ready to go, runway 9 center. I forgot to start the flows. Son of a gun.
United 424, runway 09er center, line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Lights.
Line up and wait.
Alright, let's see. Runway lights. Takeoff lights.
Flight control test. Full left. Full right. Full forward. Full back. Checked. Flaps. Set.
Alright, we got a plane. we got 2 planes that are playing chicken. 2 planes that are playing chicken. Yeah, this build has a few traffic issues. They've added a lot more traffic. They fixed that issue, but they've added a little issue with other planes being stuck on the runway. So I saw that one on the right of me moving, so we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy.
You're clear from us.
Acknowledged.
We'll kill that plane off there. There it goes. And are they going to be able to cross, or are they stuck too? I think we're going to kill them off as well. No, no, they're moving. They're moving. Okay, we're going to keep the traffic map because, you know, issues. Let's see. Lex, aren't you changing your whole life structure and streaming around Leo's availability? Why? Now, he's in London. That's going to be fun. You know, being a young lad in London. That'd be a good time. That's somewhere I do want to visit at some point. I know that's on, that was, I think, part of the potential
United 424, O'Hare Tower,
place we're going to go for our first international trip.
Fly runway heading, runway 9er center.
But
Clear
we'll
for
see.
takeoff.
I think we'll be heading up to Toronto sooner than that for sure. I gotta talk to my wife about it still, but I'm not sure if it'll be, I don't know when. Figure it out. Definitely before winter. I ain't going to Canada in the winter time, P2. Sorry. Ain't happening, buddy. I get enough winter here. Look at this. You can't see jack. Jesus. Alright, let's rotate it. Gear up. Look at this. And I tell you what, folks, this is what it looks like outside. Except there's actually snow on the ground.
For 100 feet.
Oh, is there snow out on the ground here? Not yet. Not yet. That's one thing a sailboat needs to get fixed.
United 424, contact Chicago departure.
I'm pretty sure it's probably very difficult to do,
Acceleration altitude.
but I would like to see that rectified. Alright, flaps up, spoilers are disabled or disarmed.
United 424, Chicago departure. Good morning. Radar contact.
19,000. I'm going to put in 3.9. That's our cruising altitude today.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, United 424.
Alright, looking good. Look at that storm. Jesus.
United 424, turn left, heading 070.
070 for the heading.
Turn left, heading 070, United 424.
Now let's see if I can actually get a good landing on stream with the FENIX.
Chicago departure FedEx
I might have figured it out, folks. I might have. Every time I say I might have figured it out, it means I didn't figure it out. Had a nice smooth one last night.
Chicago departure, radar contact. Climb, maintain flight level 180.
I am still having issues trying to get my reversers to fully work with my configuration. I think I have something wrong with my configuration. So I have to look into that at some point. They work, but sometimes they don't engage properly. So I'm sure it's just my error.
Giant 9302 heavy. Contact Chicago.
I simply kind of took my Bravo setup that Irishman provided, which is from SimHanger, and kind of incorporated that into the Moza. And once I get a good profile set up, I'm going to share it on YouTube, so others who have the Moza MTQ can set it up. That's down the road, though. I'm not fully comfortable with the setup I have at the moment. And once I get that reverser set up, and I need to figure out the arming of the flat or the speed brake, because they're right up here at the top. There's a D-dent, and I can put it up there, and that should be able to arm it. And it does, but I can't get it to disarm. So I got to figure. I think I can do it on release, but again, I got to figure it out. All right, coming up on 9,000. Just getting ready to break out the first level layer of clouds, I guess. Mid layers. Jesus, look at this, folks.
United 424, cleared directive bank.
All right, we're gonna go AP on.
Passing 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet.
Clear directive A.
Runway
Resume
landing lights,
navigation,
taxi lights are all off.
424.
And then we're direct to E-Bank. Let's go on down here. Oops, forget what plane we're in. And drop E-Bank here at direct. Alright, and then we can go push that guy in, and there we are. We're on our way. Alright, we got rid of the red webcam for now. Alright, folks. We got about an hour and 20, hour and 10 here up in the sky. Jesus. Let's see. We got snowflakes. Irishman, you got snowflakes in Florida? Or here? in the sim. Is it that cold in Florida? Can't be. It's just like Chicago. Oh, is it really in Toronto right now? Toronto is Chicago, but more left-leaning and less murders. Holy smokes! That went from being okay into oh geez, okay. Don't disable flaps and spoilers. Don't disable flaps and spoilers. Oh, I didn't disable. I should say I brought up the flaps and disarmed. It's in the works. They're playing with the settings and weather for the winter season. Okay. RJ, welcome in. Someone's early. Yes, I am, RJ. Happy Saturday, snowy Saturday here in the Windy City. The Windy City of Chicago. I'm so glad I don't have to leave the house. So last night around like 8:30, my cousin's like, hey, have you eaten yet? I said, yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to go to Domino's and grab some pizza. I was like, well, hell, I guess I can get a pizza too. Have it for today. Have it for today and tomorrow maybe. Probably just today because my wife will come home and then she'll probably have some too. I just got a medium. I'm doing the Lucky Charms. Oh, are you really? Nice. Thankfully got the throttle properly calibrated finally in the FENIX. Oh, nice. What throttle do you have? I don't remember. What throttle do you have? Really, it's cool. It's a cool 80 degrees here. Jesus. It's a cool 80. I blame you for forgetting to put up my gear and flaps and change my darn QNH after takeoff. You blame me? I'm pretty good with the gear. I would say there's a 1% chance. Look at that. Jesus. There's a 1% chance of it, of me forgetting. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a screenshot. God, this sim, man. This sim is gorgeous. This is default. I'm not using any, no Atmos, nothing like that. This is all default sim. It's freaking beautiful. Man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be a simmer. Right? What a time to be a simmer. Not a time to be simming. Or, simmering. But a time to be a simmer. I've said this before, but if anyone asked me, you know, like 15 years ago, would I think that flight sim would ever look like this? I'd say, hell no. No way in hell. But we're there. We're there. We're in this gorgeous looking sim. And now with Sim Update 4, it actually runs really good. Right? P2 was saying in Discord that apparently Sim Update 5 is going to be even better with performance. It's crazy. I have the HOTUS X from 2012 for the PS3. Hey, nothing wrong with that. If it works, it does its job, right? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Alright, we're up to 22,000 almost. So we're climbing up to 390. ETA now is 15:15. So about an hour flight. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then, like I said, we'll do the return leg from Toronto to Chicago. I was thinking about the 777, but let's put a poll up. Let's put a poll up for the second flight. Alright, poll. Let's see. Next aircraft. So we can do the PMDG 777. We can do the FENIX again. We can do the iFly Max. I'm gonna even throw in this. This is dangerous, but I'm even throw in this. Okay. Why I say it's dangerous, because I don't think de-icing works. So let's do that. We'll keep that up for the flights, and then we'll see what the poll says. But for the next flight, we'll let the community decide what we're going to do for the aircraft. We'll do one of those 4 aircrafts. I was leaning towards the 777. But the Max sounds fun to do. The PMDG 737 can maybe work, but again, icing could be an issue, so I'd have to turn off... I think I already turned off visual icing. No, I didn't, because I saw icing the other day. Yeah, I think icing's broken in the 2020 version. I think, at least. So P2 says the weather in Toronto is about the same. Let's check it out. Let's check out the information here. So I like to get my... Whoops. Go in the WinWing. That's not where I want to go. We're going to go to Windy. Windy. Okay. So here is the weather radar. So this is what we're going through right now. So here's Chicago. It's going to break up right here. And... yeah, Toronto doesn't look bad. Toronto's clear as of right now. So it looks like we'll be breaking out of this storm because we're going to be flying past Grand Rapids here. So just past Grand Rapids. So we don't have that much longer to go out of the storm. Now the storm is moving towards the east. So we will be definitely having it. You can see here. There might be a little bit of breakup here. But I think we'll still, you know, we're talking another hour and a half or so before we get back into it. Look at this storm, though. Look at this. It's going all the way down to Mississippi, Louisiana. J. Russ might have had it earlier today. Might have had a little bit of a... probably rain. I'm not sure if it's snow. Wouldn't be snow, right? And then all the way up here into the Dakotas. St. Paul's getting it as well. Look at that, though. It's covering. Look at the states that it's covering. I'm going to cover, you know, the majority of the states. But, like, Louisiana... Mississippi, Arkansas, let's see, we got, where are we at here? Missouri, yeah, there's Missouri there, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, a little bit of Nebraska, pretty much half of Kansas. Look at that nasty storm in Kansas. South Dakota, southern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin. Jesus. That's nuts. That's a big old storm. Big old storm. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that as we continue our flight. Got another 10,000 feet to go. You see the weather radars are picking up stuff here on the side. Still on the left of us. Or sorry, the right of us. I didn't see that. And we're getting pretty close to Grand Rapids. We got probably another... I don't know, about 60 nautical miles. So that'd put us about here. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see.
Center on 128.5, United 424.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Chicago Center.
Alright, 9,000 feet to go.
Passing flight level 300 for flight level 390.
Look at that, though.
United 424, Chicago Center.
Just look at it. Let's see if we can, from this angle, see if we can pick up the storm breaking apart. Probably not. Like I said, we still got a little bit to go. It's still really dark over here in the bottom. You might be able to see a little bit right there. Once we get past this layer, we might be able to get a better idea. But it's definitely really dark down here still. Isn't that crazy? You can like look at the weather in the simulator and determine how bad how bad it might be out there. I think I might see some ground there. I think we're breaking through it. Yeah, I think I see ground, unless that's clouds. No, I don't know. I think that... I can't... Part of me it looks like clouds, the other part of me looks like it's ground. I think it's ground. Yeah, I can't really tell. No, that's ground. Yeah, that's ground. Okay, yeah, so we're starting to break out of it, so we must be getting past Grand Rapids here. We're just about over Kalamazoo. Yeah, so it's starting to break out. First VOR DM, or sorry, DME approach today. Nice. Very nice. Into Oakland? Which runway did you have in Oakland? I typically get 3-0. Almost always get 3-0. Yeah, we're starting to break out of the storm now. Cloud layer is much lower over here, right? We got a little bit still here on the side of us, but it's definitely starting to break apart. I wonder, I'm curious with the weather in Toronto. And I wonder if there's snow on the ground in Toronto. 'Tis the season, so in theory. Oh, into Belfast. Okay, gotcha. Has anyone gotten the Manchester Eni builds? I was watching 7x7 Spy a little bit the other day, and he had it, and it looks really good, and the performance was very impressive. Oh, no ILS on 3.5. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, the Manchester looked really nice, and again, the performance is looking really good. And he has an older system, and it was looking very nice. It was looking, and there was VATSIM with a bunch of traffic everywhere. I do wonder, is VATSIM traffic just as aggressive with traffic as BeyondATC or SI, you know, FSLTL, or is it not as bad? I've always wondered that. I'd assume it would be about the same, because it's still the models. It may not be taxing in terms of, well, I don't know. It still has to ping every time I move the planes. RJ got it? Okay, what do you think of it? Did you like it? Have you tried it yet? I don't go to Manchester very often, but, like, it does look really nice. I can't deny that. And I do think there is a chance that Eni builds may have been, I don't know, maybe they pay attention to the stream. Maybe there's someone lurking here from time to time, but like, I've definitely noticed a pattern that they seem to be making some progress. You know, the 340 is one of the best planes apparently that came out. The 350 apparently now is fixed and ready to go. So, you know, maybe Eni builds has flipped the page. Maybe they're you know, taking the beta testing seriously now and doing the right thing. Got back, or sorry, back. Oh, so you got a 9.95 in News Guy. Ooh, nice. Had to make up for the terrible 7.34. I saw that one. Looks good. Did a Manchester to Innsbruck. Okay, cool. Very cool. And yes, the performance was oddly okay. I like that. Oddly okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm curious. I think I might grab it. I don't fly it often again. Was using the FS Labs 320 and the scenery around 70 on the ground. Very nice. Very nice. You liking the FS Labs 320? Or 321, sorry. So I did see P2 posted it, but FENIX today did an update and said that we're not going to see the Neos until next year. Which I know a lot of people are sad and disappointed by that, right? But, you know, it's for the better. FENIX is a good developer. They take their time to make sure things are done right, and that we're not having a half-assed product, right? I trust them. They also said there's some issues with VNAV. Well, I've shown that here on stream. Sometimes the nose will just straight on go on down, right? So definitely there are some issues with VNAV. But it's good. I think it's a good thing. Don't rush something out just because the community says so. And I think, you know, I think you'll be happy. I think we'll all be happy once it's finally out. Let's see, but still smaller. Well, hold on, what's going on? Looks kind of strange from the ILS I'm used to. Looks kind of strange from the ILS I'm used to. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Got another tailwind runway in beyond. Oh no, that's not good. I do. It's a great add-on. So you like the FS Labs 321? I've heard good things about it. I heard the performance isn't on par with the FENIX. I heard there's a few bugs here and there, but overall I heard it's a pretty good plane. The biggest issue people have talked about is it's not spyware per se, but there's some sort of that's not even malware. There's some sort of a thing in like a tracker or something that it installs or used to install or whatever. Yes, the cabin's stuck, but the cockpit and the systems are very good. Next year is only 32 days away. Who knows? Could be in January. Yeah, sure. It could very well be in January. I would say FENIX time is. FENIX time tells me February or March. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, FENIX time is kind of. We'll get there eventually. They're not putting out, you know, screenshots every week and saying soon and all that jazz like another company does. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for it though. If the FS Labs wasn't so expensive, because the FS Labs, how much is that plane? I would consider it, but like, let me see. It's like 70 bucks, isn't it? There's no sale either, probably. Let's see, the 321 Neo.
November 222 Delta Echo, Cleveland Center.
Alright, let's see. You know, it looks very nice. How's the sounds with it? Yeah, it's $70. It's a lot of money for a Neo. I know it's probably much better than the Innie builds. The thing is, you know, I watch 757 Spy often enough, and you know, he doesn't fly it. He doesn't fly it very often, and that tells me that it may not be. It's probably not on the level of the FENIX, which I think a lot of people agreed on. But is it that much better than the Innie build 320? You know, I guess that's the, and I know it's the 21, but let's see. Random says it doesn't really care too much for the Neos. I'm more of a CEO guy, especially the old ones and the old callouts. If the FENIX Neos are more than like, hold on. If the FENIX Neos are more than like 10 to 15, even 20 for all versions, then I'll probably do it. Yeah, I think the Neos. I think FENIX will probably release some. Because what they do, what they do for the 19 and 21, wasn't it like 30 bucks or something? I think it was like a $30 add-on. Now I didn't own any of them prior to, so I bought the whole package when that was all out. So you get 3 planes for $70. Whereas with the Neo, you're getting 1 plane, or are they doing the 20? I don't know what they're doing for FS Labs. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, what their plan is. I don't know if they're on the same pace as PMDG, you know, each variant $70+. Let's see, no 350 in the poll. I didn't do the 350 in the poll because you know, I have no reason. I have no reason. That's what I did with the FENIX. You did the whole package with the FENIX as well? Yeah, I got into the FENIX late. The initial reviews that came out said that there were performance issues and whatnot, and I was like, eh. And I watched people fly, and I'm like, eh. I can use the fly-by-wire, right? And I was happy with the fly-by-wire. And then I got convinced to finally get it. Funny enough, it was actually St. Intentions. I was talking to... they had me work on some videos for them. And they're like, hey, can you you know, I'm looking for some FENIX videos and all that jazz. And I was like, I don't own it, but I guess I can get it. And he's like, I'll buy it for you. I'm like, no, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Don't worry about that. So I bought it and fell in love with it. Fell in love with it instantly. I was like, man, I'm glad I waited, because the performance would have frustrated me. Kind of like the Innie build 350, right? Performance bothers me. The 306 Premium Edition bothers me. That's more of the reasons why I don't fly it. Now I am curious about the 350 in 2024. Now this new version, everyone's raving about it being the next thing. You know, the next big update, and everything's working really well. And I'm curious about it. I will fly it off stream though, because I want to give it the fair assessment. And by fair, I mean without OBS running in the background. I think it's the only way to fairly, you know, say that it's good. So I'll fly it either today or tomorrow, off stream, and I'll report in Discord what my findings are. But based on what I'm hearing across the board, people are saying it's very stable. Now I did see on Reddit this morning that someone did a 14-hour flight and a WASM crash. You know, up in the air somewhere within the process. So, you know, but thankfully I don't do 14-hour flights. This is what I do here, hour-long flights. Even this is a little longer for me. Normally I'd be having like some movie going on in the background or some TV show. But yeah, I'll do the 350 off stream. It's coming down up there, man. Holy cow. Alright, we're expecting runway 23. I feel that Toronto seems to be very inconsistent on what runways we end up getting. Very inconsistent on what runway we get. Alright, we got a company message. Go and check that real quick here. So go to the McDo, Atsu, AOC, and accept that guy. Let's go ahead and start a performance info then. Just so that we're ahead of it here. I do expect runway change, but I'll program 23 for now and kind of go from that point. Alright, QNH is 3042, so pop that in the box here. Temperature is a blistering 1 degree. Jesus, P2. And the winds are 250 at 7. 250 at 7. Okay, and if we land runway... what the hell did I just do here? There we go. If we do land runway 23, the minimums are 808. Alright, got that all set up for the arrival. Again, that's if we don't get a runway change. Top descent is in about, what's that, 70 nautical miles or so. And then let's go to performance here, 808 on the minimums. Alright, just getting updated. First officer. We'll go back out here. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that the Reddit post. That's why I said it's in the 85th to 90th percent. Okay, yeah. It's -4 where I live. Jesus. P2's gonna check the runway for us. I'm also considering a complete system reset today or tomorrow. If I do it, I should probably do it today. No particular reason. I just did one this past summer. I'm getting some stuttering going on all of a sudden. Makes me a little nervous. We'll go back in the cockpit. I'm getting a CPU spike. Jesus. It is nasty outside, man. It is nasty. Let me take a photo. I'm gonna show you a photo of what it looks like outside here. Give me a sec. Let me give me a sec here.
Center on 127.7, United 424. Cleveland Center, United 424, flight level 390.
United 424, Cleveland Center. Copy.
Okay. Let's see. Now this photo is probably gonna look really good. You know, because AI is enhancing it. Probably can't see the snowflakes as well. No, actually worked out pretty good. Worked out pretty good. Alright, so there is what off our patio looks like right now. Jesus, folks, look at that. All that snow is from the last, 4.5 hours? You can see right here, so that's what, 2 inches of snow at least? And we're still expecting another potentially 8 inches up to here? That's crazy. That is crazy. It definitely looks better in the photo. Because the visibility... I'd say it's harder... Looking out the window right now... Well, I guess no, I guess I can see out here. It's over here. This angle here is where I start to see it getting really difficult to see from the distance. Jesus. Let's see. 2-4 left is used IRL. Man's going to be right back. So close to being good. LO. De-icing going on in Toronto. Last time I got snow in... What's that say? Cornwall? Was in 2017. Yeah, that's how it looked yesterday here for me. Again, tomorrow will look like that. Yeah, I'm sure tomorrow's gonna be nasty. You're gonna get the storm throughout the evening tonight. You know, it's moving. I think it's moving up in that direction. So you'll probably get the tail end of it, whatever's left of it, tomorrow. Days like this is where, yeah, I got the next 3 days off, but, well, next 2 days off, I should say, is where I was like, man, I wish I was working from home. But at the same time, I don't think I could ever work from home. I like to be home, but I also eventually start to get, you know, go out and do things. Back had to switch to mobile. Oh, had to switch to mobile. What happened? Oh, you're on the move. Manhattan's on the move. What's that cat doing? I don't know. I kind of want to,
United 424.
Oh, here we go.
Center. Expect Uber 6, runway 24
There we go.
left.
We'll expect Uber 6, runway 24 left, United 424. Alright, there it is. And they give us a right runway. P2 said it was 24 left, and that's what we got.
United 424. Verify instruction.
I said it. We will expect Uber 6, runway 24 left, United 424. There we go. Okay, so 24 left for the runway.
Contact Cleveland Center 127.3.
Look at that. BeyondATC doing his thing.
Center on 127.3, United 424. Take care.
24 left.
Cleveland Center, United
Alright, getting the right runway.
Flight level 390.
Let's go on down here and adjust this. 24 left. There we go. And then insert. You gotta go heading mode first. Alright, back to that. Alright, that's doing this thing, and then we can go over here to next phase. Throw in our new barrel. 747. Cool. Let's update first officer as well. So 24 left. 747. Do a flap 3 arrival. Okay, all should be grand. Ready to go. Top of descent will be momentarily 8.5 in New Sky. 8.5. Well, I can't talk much because I had a couple crappier land. That night one, the first one last night, was so bad. I haven't had a landing that bad in a while. That was really, really bad. I'm ashamed of myself. Complete ashamed of myself. I don't bounce very often. I also came in low. Like really low. I've come in low before, but not that low. That was definitely danger zone low. Danger zone low, right? Alright, we're clear to descend down to 12,000. And let's go ahead and start our descent. It's a pretty fast cruise. Been cruising for about a half hour or so, right? Well, not I guess cruising, but we've been flying for about 34 minutes. We've been cruising for probably 20-ish minutes, if I had to guess. You're in Canadian airspace. Oh, am I? Where are we? We are, oh yeah, we are, yeah. So we got Hamilton up on the right of us. It's still a whiles out. And then Buffalo. Of course, Toronto straight ahead. Toronto. You can see it kind of breaking up here. We still have about 110 or so nautical miles out in the distance there, so we still got a long ways to go. How's the weather there? Is it partly cloudy? I'm seeing scattered clouds at about 4,000. So look like we'll have a little bit of scattered clouds. And our pole currently is sitting at, let's see, the iFly is dominating this one. Dominating, wow. Okay, I guess we'll probably do the iFly next. Dominating it. And no one voted for the PMDG 737. That's hilarious. So I've been reading more about the 737 2024 version, and apparently first release, or first leaked information came from Captain Canada yesterday, saying that he might be able to stream it on Monday. And then we heard that Chewie was going to stream it as well. And then other people have come forward and said that, you know, content creators, and said they're going to have access to it, and the NDA should be breaking on Monday. So, sounds like Monday might be the day that streamers will have access to it. And if they keep in the same tradition as they've done in the past, typically streamers will have it for a day or two. So, that means Wednesday might be the day for release to the general public. Personally, if I was PMDG, I would release it on Monday with everyone else, because that's when the hype's going to be, right? That's when the hype's going to be. And we still don't have a price tag. We don't have a date. We don't have a price tag. I'm going to say the base unit's going to be, it's going to be there's, you know, $73.80 kind of thing. I think that's going to be the base plane. The upgrade fee, I'm trying to think if they can do anything clever with the 737. But I can't think of anything clever they can do with it. $7.30. $7.37? Maybe. Or they can do $37.08, although that wouldn't make any sense. Make much sense. They might do, I don't, they're not gonna do $7.73, well, they do 78 cents probably. Yeah, they're probably not doing that. No, what would it be? $7.37. Or they change it to an 8, 738. Yeah, probably. $7.38. I don't think it's going to be that low for an upgrade cost, though. Apparently, they've done so much. The model's been changed, and the external model's been changed. We know the weather system's been changed, a lot of stuff on the hood, so I still am sticking with like $25 for the upgrade. That's my guess. Never knew the A319 could do a flaps 3 takeoff. Yeah, it can. It sure can. Now, I don't know who it was. I think it was Will. It's come in chat often. He's a mod here. I think he says don't do a flaps 3 takeoff. 1 or 2. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's what I've been given. Oh, for flaps 3 takeoff? Yeah, it's rare. It's very rare to get it. Typically, it's 1 or 2. But yeah, I've had it a couple times. I've been told though not to do a flaps 3 takeoff. I think it's Will, unless it's UP2. I think Will's told me that. Change it to 2, he says. Again, I don't know. I just do what the computer says. Alright, I think the cat's looking at me like she wants some food. I must step away, give her some food, and then we should be probably about 25,000 feet at that point. So give me a couple seconds here. You know, one of the things I do miss is being an adult. I know I certainly could do it, but, you know, yeah, people might look at you a little weird. Is going outside and making snow angels, making snowmen. Like, I don't have kids. I'm not never going to have kids. My wife and I are very clear on that. We don't want kids. You know, the last time I guess I made a snowman and a snow angel was probably with my nephew, and he's 20... what the hell was he now? 24? I think he's 24. That's the last time so, I don't know, probably 14 years ago was probably the last time I made a snowman, snow angel. You know, but going outside and just kind of having fun. You know, I remember being a kid. That's the thing, when you're younger, cold, it's never too cold. It's never too cold because you can go outside and you find ways to warm yourself up, you know, sledding or just running around. I used to make a lot of forts. My brother and I used to make a lot of forts. He would make legitimate, like, real igloos kind of forts, completely out of snow, and, you know, he'd heat it up so that his little bricks, you know, would mesh well and all that jazz. I would cheat. My walls would be snow, but my ceiling was typically some sort of material, whatever I could find, I would put over the top. Piece of cardboard or something. But he would do the whole thing, dude. It was impressive. Sometimes he'd go find a, you know, big snow, bunch of snow, I should say, and then, you know, put in a pile and then build around it. You know, build from the inside. But a lot of times he would actually, you know, actually build bricks out, you know, or little balls, and start putting them around and building the igloos. Really impressive. Manhattan says, I would think PMG will charge full price for... Hold on. I would think PMG will charge full price if it is completely new plane. I imagine it would be hard for them to detect if you already have the 2020 version if you bought it through the marketplace. That's an interesting question. The question is also, like, when is it coming out to the marketplace? Let's say it is released on Wednesday. Let's say. How soon will the marketplace user get it? How much testing has to be done for that, right? There are definitely those questions as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole I typically go down. You know, we'll end it like this, and that is they make good planes. Let's just end it like that. Their planes, when they come out, they're good day one, right? They're good day one. It's rare that there's any kind of bug issue, but you pay the price for that. We'll end it there. Going from a 4068 gigabyte to a 5060 16 gigabyte. Ooh, Arrives tomorrow. 8 gigabyte is just not enough for 2024. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. 8 gigabyte, and especially in today's world, you know, if you do any kind of gaming, 8's really, really tough. Games are not as optimized as they used to be. It's a dilemma I'm struggling with my wife's system. I'm really deciding on getting her a graphics card for Christmas this year. Hers is pretty old now. It's 5 years old, 5+ years probably. So it's something I'm considering. But the thing is, I don't want to. She doesn't need a high-end system, so she doesn't need like a 5070. So I'm trying to lean towards that 5060. The Ti is a little bit pricey. And I know she could get mad either way. Whatever I buy, she's gonna get mad because the price tag. She already told me for Christmas this year, she's like, I don't have a whole lot of money to spend, so, you know, what are we gonna do? I'm like, don't spend a lot of money on me. Don't buy me anything. I'm fine. She's like, no, I'm gonna get you something. So I did wish list her to buy me the Airbus handles for the Moza MTQ. After I decided that this is definitely gonna be my cat's mad. This is going to be my throttle quadrant. I've committed to buying more stuff for it, so that's on the list. Not at all. After all the not at all. After all, the 777 was free for those who got it from the marketplace in 2020. Oh yeah. I think you can release upgrades in the marketplace too. Oh, do you? P2 has 64 gigs and 24 VRAM. 9060 XT. Tyler says 2020 runs okay on 8 gigs, but 2024 is just VRAM. Yeah, VRAM hungry for sure. My wife doesn't know yet that about the 5060 Ti. The 777 was just an update. Yeah, didn't they make the 777? Let's see, I'm trying to think, because I bought the 200. Well, it was the 200 that came out first, right? Or was it 300? I think it was a 200. I bought that in 2020. And that was was that a free upgrade? I don't remember paying for the 200 again. I remember buying the freighter version, which is crazy. The freighter version's cheaper, because I feel like the freighter version would be used more often. But I don't know. I have the 5090 and TAA 8K is 28 gigs now. Holy crap. 28 gigs of VRAM being used? Jeez. You have a 5080, and right now, I got to move that to another screen. 83% of my 16 gigs are being used, which is about standard. So what's that, 14 gigs of VRAM being used right now? Descend down to 8,000 feet. PMG said the 777 is a complete overhaul and will be a new plane. That's what concerns me. Is the fact that they use some of the terminology that makes me think price tag. You know, I'm hoping that's not the case, but they use that price. They use a lot of words that make me think, oh crap, you know, it's gonna be pricey. And I think we all knew it was gonna be expensive to begin with, but the cup of coffee thing is what I think is throwing people off. Yeah, it's gonna be about a cup of coffee, or a couple cups of coffee, or you know, a couple cups of coffee and then a croissant. Well, you know, maybe it's gonna be a couple cups of coffee, a croissant, and you know, a smoothie. Or maybe it's gonna be a couple. You know, just keep adding on to it. 59 price is just outrageous. Yeah, it is crazy. TA is set to 75% and at 18 VRAM. Jeez. Yeah, I have TA on for me as well. I have it at 100%, or did I drop it down? I think I might have dropped it down to 95%. 95%. A couple of gallons of coffee. Yeah, that'll be the next thing they come out with. It'll be just a couple gallons of coffee. I'm still sticking with the 25 or so, 25 bucks. 3 mortgage payments for the 5090. My mom was just telling me, so when she first moved into her house, her mortgage was, what'd she say it was? No, she was just telling me that they increased it because of the, I don't know, something about like they're building a bunch of crap there.
United 424. Contact Toronto
It used to be $750 and it's up to $1,400 a month now. That's like doubled. That's over the course of a decade, I think, now when she lived there. Yeah, it's definitely a decade. Longer than a decade.
Toronto Center, United
Right?
424, descending via Uber 6.
Yeah, maybe just over a decade, but she said it's like doubled. Her mortgage is doubled. I thought mortgage was like a set thing. I thought it was like a car payment. I don't know anything about mortgages. But I thought it was like, you know, you get your loan for your house and then this is how much you pay a month. I guess not. I don't know. I'm confused. Alright, 12,000 feet. We can see Toronto down there below us. Runway 24 left is our arrival runway.
United 424. Good morning. 12,100 with the numbers.
All larger electronic devices are switched off and switched
You can exit to the right.
Good morning. Altimeter 3042. Expect radar vectors for IL.
Well, my divorce costs more than a 5090. Jesus.
3042. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left. United 424.
Alright, zoom on into the map a little bit here.
Altimeters 3039er.
Air Canada 441. Contact Toronto Tower 118.
441.
Bye-bye.
Ah, 441. That's
Minimums 7.
that's 757 Spies call sign, right? 441.
Brakes.
Alright, coming up at 11,000 feet. Well, my, yeah, I already read that one. Okay, 10,000. And let's get our webcam back on. So let's go. Landing lights on, taxi lights are on, runway turnoffs are on. And we're doing that crazy descent. This is that VNAV thing that they're talking about being broken. It just like loses his
Watch the
mind.
airspeed. Passing 10,000 feet.
So I'm gonna go to manual vertical speed now. Next leg is going to be the reverse flight. So we're going from Toronto into Chicago. To use FSLTL traffic. Well, I used the models with BeyondATC. Yes, I used the models with BeyondATC.
United 424. Descend to 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet. United 424.
All right, let's go ahead and bring. Well, I'm gonna hold off on the speed brakes. I know we're a little fast still, but it's slowing down. And I think we'll get the vectors to Greta up here. There's downtown Toronto looking as fine as ever. P2, you have no snow anywhere. What's going on? There's our airport. There's our runway. Right here. Is this snow in the... I think there's snow out here in the distance, though.
United 424.
Yeah, there's snow out there in the
Vehicle heading
distance.
055. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
There's no snow in Toronto.
Bravo heading 055. Expect radar vectors for
But
ILS
P2 says
runway 24
there's
left.
snow in
United
Toronto.
424.
On the ground, right? Maybe, I guess, maybe not this far south.
Route 1621. Descend to 3,000 feet.
It's gorgeous looking, though.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Route 1621.
I don't know why, but I always forget how nice the skyline is in Toronto. It's like it's like a mini Chicago. All right, looking really good here. I'm gonna go ahead and readjust to vertical just a little bit. Same, thinking about same tensions, but the subscription-based payment is not attractive. Yeah, you gotta use what you feel is best. I really like BeyondATC. I used SI for a while, for about 10 months or so. Early last year. But the subscription model is a big deal breaker for a lot of people, including myself. I don't like subscription stuff. So the only sub that I have for flight sim related is Navigraph. I'm willing to pay for Navigraph because Navigraph does offer a lot of stuff. I had considered switching over to the default charts in Flight Sim. One of my biggest issues with that is they don't have ground charts that track your plane. I really hate that. And they're going to have an integration with BeyondATC traffic, and they're going to have the taxi instruction thingy on with Navigraph at some point. At some point, that was announced at Flight Sim Expo, so who knows when it's going to come. It's been almost half a year. Auto land light just started flashing for some reason. Uh-oh. After takeoff? Oh, I've had that happen before. Well, no, I don't know if I've had that happen before. In the FENIX? Yeah, I don't know about that. I've never had that one happen. Altimeter 4042.
Cabin is ready. All passengers seated. Belts fastened.
Alright, belts fastened. Passengers are sat down. So you can change the voices with First Officer. There's the voice pack you can get and download for free. I think First Officer is great. I think the developer's incredible. The amount of updates he's done, the passion he has, is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. It's I don't know. Navigraph is a must with movie maps. I totally agree. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm willing to spend. I'm willing to spend the money because the movie maps are just so great. All right, 350 on the heading. Here we go, folks. After doing more research, I have to find a better way to mount my keyboard in order to use the TCA. I'm researching this now. So, Fry, what I have is on top of my desk, on top of the yoke, I have a monitor riser, right? It's a metal riser. And on top of that's where I have the keyboard. I'll show you a picture here. Actually, let me take a picture of it now. I can show you. Let's see if this makes any sense. Alright, LS mode. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what I have. And it works really, really well. Mind a little dust. So this is what I have right now. I have this riser right here. So it's a monitor riser. And it's above the Thrustmaster. And it works really, really well. Works really, really well. And then I recommend this. This is tennis tape. 260. Alright, localizer capture. So yeah, I would recommend getting this tennis tape for the handles, and then I got this riser for the keyboard. Jesus stutters. Alright, localizers captured, glide slope will be next, spoilers are armed, and what we got going on here? Irishman with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Irishman. Courtesy of Irishman, we have Iman, Ibu, insert random stuff. Got one, fantastic. Barry got one as well. And Kubi. All courtesy of our friend Irishman, the legend, who's got a special something. The monitor riser, you have a link to it, Lex? Oh gosh, my wife bought it actually via Amazon. I can see if I can find something similar, but it's just a metal. You know, anything that would work. This one goes up a little higher than I like. I actually would like to buy one that's maybe an inch lower, but it serves a purpose, and I don't know if I'm willing to spend the money. You know, an extra, whatever, it'd be $15 or so. But this is one she had from work. She had bought for work. So yeah, I'll see if I can find something for you. All right, let's go over to LS. 12 nautical miles. And we are, let's see, 3,000 feet till established, clear for the ILS, 24 left. Ooh, wow. We rarely ever get ILSs. Man, stuttering. I'm going to restart the sim for the next flight for sure. Alright, flaps 1, and then we're going to go over here, do flaps 3 for the arrival. Speed's looking good.
Over to tower 118.7, United 424.
Alright, and let's go flaps 2.
Toronto Tower, United 424, ILS runway.
Speed's coming back. Speed 2. Gear will be next.
United 424, Toronto Tower.
Might have been a little early on this on the flaps too.
Runway 24 left, clear to land.
Runway 24 left, clear to land. United 424.
All right, we got to do a better job of this, folks. A better job than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty crappy. Whoa, the pole changed. What happened here? 41% saved the max. And then, wow. So we're still winning. The iFly still winning. We'll keep it up until we get on the ground. Then we'll close the pole out. I'm impressed. The iFly is still holding strong. All right, no airport in. Hold on.
Check the flaps.
Oh, I see the airport. See the runway. I think. Right there? Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then let's go gear.
Gear down.
Okay. Gear good. Flaps 3. I would tell you what, D-dents are really cool. I haven't had D-dents ever with my throttle quadrants. The Bravo didn't have it. You can buy add-ons, but I never bought it. It's really cool to have D-dents. I will say that. Okay, looking
Missed
grand
altitude.
here.
Sit.
3,000 feet for the missed altitude.
Spoilers. Armed.
Winds are ahead at 7 knots, crossed at 2. Flying out of
Checked.
Omaha, have about 3 inches of snow on the ground with more coming. Ooh, the cow bucket.
ECAM memo. Landing no blue.
Landing no blue. Alright, let's do it, folks. AP off. My aircraft. Jesus, I'm nervous about flying back into Chicago. I'm terrified. It's some pretty nasty weather out there, man. I wonder if there's any delays.
Watch the airspeed.
Watching the airspeed.
1621.
Alright, we got a slight crosswind here, nothing major. Toronto's your home and work airport. Oh, nice, Andrew. Welcome on in. Let's bring that nose down a little bit. Don't make overcorrections with the FENIX. You'll get in trouble. Similar to the 350. It's a smaller plane.
500.
It's also fly-by-wire. So wherever you place it, that's where it's going to stick. I tend to overcorrect. I like where we are right now. It says we're a little bit high. But I like where we are. This looks really, really good. So I'm just going off a visual at this point.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing.
Toronto Tower, just 256, ILS runway 24 left.
100.
Jazz 256, Toronto Tower, continue.
40.
Roger,
30,
just 256.
20. Retard.
Let it settle down.
5.
Settle down, buddy. There, it's touchdown.
Spoilers.
Alright, I'll take it. 250. Little heavy, little heavy. Let's see if I can get reversers working now. There they go.
Decimal.
Alright, welcome to Toronto. The bird kind of fell out of the sky a little bit. I could have gave it a little bit of nose down to help it out, but, you know, worked out alright. 250 is a much better landing than yesterday. Much, much better. There's no bounce at least, right?
Exit right at Delta.
Exit right at Delta.
Exit right at Delta. United 424.
Again, little heavy on the landing, but it worked out. Significantly better than yesterday. Alright, flaps going up, spoilers are disarmed. Welcome to Toronto. Beautiful Toronto here. It's gorgeous. Apparently it's really cold, but it's gorgeous out. Alright, flaps 3 turned off. Landing lights turned off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Ground
to our
119.1, United
On behalf of our
424.
captain
Have a good
and the
day.
entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off so you can see some of the lights on the Rowsfire. That thing's freaking awesome, dudes. Toronto ground, a very good morning from United 424. We are looking to taxi to gate 247.
United 424, welcome to Toronto Pearson. Gate 247 taxi via Delta. Delta Victor, 1110 One Tree Charlie.
Gate 247 via Delta, Delta Victor, 111013 Charlie, United 424.
Alright, so we're going to taxi via Delta, Delta Victor, and then 11, 10, and 13C. So it's going to be all the way down to, at the end here. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks, Irish. Finally got a membership. You managed to put her down. And again, I could have gave it a little bit of pressure, you know, forward pressure to kind of get it down. I heard the 5 call and I get nervous about it. I think I pulled out the throttle just a little bit early. Just a little bit early. That's why we kind of dropped out of the sky there. But I'll take a 250. I will take a 250. Alright folks, the next flight we're going to restart the sim, and then we're going from Toronto to Chicago. So we're going back to the Windy City and going to enter that snowstorm. Jesus. I think we added about an inch of snow since the last checked. Jesus. It's a very nice airport. I don't remember who makes this one. It's really good on performance, I would say, overall. You know, this is BeyondATC traffic set at 5. We're hearing a little bit of traffic out there. Nothing like it was in Chicago. What was that? Not yes. Where was it? Where did we fly yesterday? Was it Chicago? I can't remember. Wherever we flew yesterday, we had a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic on the comms. In the second flight, there was like no traffic. Oh, Flight Tampa makes this one. Okay, yeah. I can't keep them all in line. There's so many add-ons. Okay, so we have Delta Quebec, we have Delta Romeo, Delta Tango, and then Delta Victor at the end. Victor. So we watched the Frankenstein movie that's on Netflix from Del Toro, and you know, it was good. It was good. I don't know if it was as good as people have raved about, though. It's one of those movies, like, I you know, watched it, had a good time watching it, but I won't go back and rewatch it. You know what? I have no interest in rewatching it again. It's a one-time and done kind of movies, and those type of movies are ones like, okay, yeah, you know, it was okay, but I don't have a desire to rewatch it. And I would much rather have desires to rewatch. Where the hell are we going? I'm just gonna go here. I don't know where the hell. It wants us to go park over there for some reason. We're just gonna go over here. There's like plenty of parking over here as well. I don't know why it wanted us to go way over there. Let's see. We'll park over here. Taxi lights are coming off. And let's do this next one here. Here's our gate we're gonna choose. Where they want us to taxi to? 247? I don't know where the hell that is. We're pretty close. 253. That's only 6 away. Alright, parking brake is set. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go GPU, chocks, jetway. That's all connected. Up here at the top, APU is available. Or sorry, external power is available, so that's on. Good. And that's all set. That's all off. Good, grand, beautiful. Let's go ahead and turn off the engines. Engine 1, 2 are off. Alright, and we'll check our total scores. So let's kill out BeyondATC. We can kill out traffic too. Do you need traffic again?
Deboarding operations are complete.
Deboard operations complete. Okay, so let's see what our scores are with New Sky first. New Sky. Close flight. We had a score of 10. I'll take it. Fantastic. Another 10. $8,000, landing 250. I'll take that. Very, very, very good. And then our second flight is right here, so Toronto to Chicago. And let's see what the logbook is stating here. Another 10. Let's see, another 100 on there. Fantastic, I'll take it. And 219, yeah, I'd say that's about right. About the 219, 220, or 250. I'd say it's about fair. Okay, so we're going to close out of that as well. Let's go ahead and do a sim reset. A sim reset. Just because it's a busier, you know, it's a heavier airport. Got some weather going on. We want to just make sure all's good. And that gives me time to turn off all the switches. Now this is going to take me some time to get used to. Turn off all these switches with the physical panel. Let's see. That's all good. It's all good. That's off. That's off. Okay. Yeah, it's all off. We're not really going to use the panel for this next flight. I still don't have things set up the way I want. And eventually we'll do a stream showcasing how to set it up. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, so I think the sim is turned off. Good. Launch it again. New Sky contest starts December, folks. First, folks. Yeah, I hope MK Studios or any will make a new Toronto. Welcome to my neck of the woods, Lex. Andrew, yes, but Fly Tampa isn't updating their senior. They're not updating it. Ooh. Toronto needs a full remake for 2024. Fly Tampa is a stutter fest. Is it really? Can't wait for it, Irishman, is what insert random stuff says. Yeah, I don't know. I think it must just be heavy resource. You know, resource heavy. Toronto's my base airport and on air. Sadly, Fly Tampa is the only scenery, I think. That's your base airport in on air? Really? Interesting. All right, I'm nervous about this next one. So we're doing the oh, hold on now. Yep, poll officially is ending. 39%. It got tight there at the end. It got really tight. We got 23 votes. But we had just a couple more votes for the iFly. Wow, it got tight there at the end, though. And surprisingly, no one voted for it. No one voted for the PMDG 737. Wow. All right, so we're maxing it out. The max won by 8%. By 8%. So that's like, what, a vote? A vote or two? The Fly Tampa Boston is incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. It's weird, though. If Fly Tampa makes Toronto and Toronto's not as optimized, why? I wonder why that is. All right, Sim's back in business. Let's go ahead and bring on the max. So the max in it. In our livery, we're going to be taking out, of course, the FlyLex livery. And go ahead and find it. Where is it? There it is. God, this livery is incredible. I said it so many times, I don't think I was going to use it. But man, it's so beautiful. It's a gorgeous looking livery. Freaking incredible. All right, Toronto, CYYZ. Oops, Z. And we're gonna go ahead and just park where we were we right here? I think we're there. All right, we're gonna go park where we land, or where we the gate we were at. Any Toronto will be a Stutterfest 2. I hope MK Studios. MK makes a really, really good Dublin. Really good Dublin. It's really, really good. I uninstalled Fly Tampa CYYZ, even though it's my home airport. I can't handle the performance issues. Did you fix the VA call sign issue? No, I haven't. I haven't reached out to them yet. I don't want to bug them. Should have put the wings on the tail. Should have put the wings on the tail. Apart from that, yeah, it's good. Should have put the wings on the tail. Oh, on the back, the wings thingy. I don't know. I thought that was too much. I like this. Look at that. The way the sun is shining off the front, the fly part. Jesus. This guy did a good job. I can't wait to get the next ones. I was going to reach out to him yesterday and I forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and get our stuff loaded up here. So first officer, BeyondATC, New Sky, APL. The add-on list begins. CYUL is amazing. Oh, yeah. That one's a good one, too. Yep. That's a good optimized airport. Yeah, Montreal is a good one. I like how they have, I think they have like, is it dashes? I think they have some dashes just kind of sitting there. All right, let's get BeyondATC doing its thing. Fly Lex, and we are 424 Romeo. I'm not going to put the Romeo in. And we are going from Toronto to Chicago. I should probably bring this on screen. And we're doing the max. We're maxing it out, folks. There's a 737 MAX. It's currently 9:23 here for my time. I'm going to push it back just a little bit because this takes a little bit more to set up. There we go. That should work fine. We can go ahead and just do it now. I know P2 says don't do it until you're pushing back, but it works out fine on my end most of the time. Let's go there. Let's go ahead and download the brief. And I'm going to expect, let's say 5,000 on departure. Okay. And then we need to still get our SimBrief profile. Oh, shoot. I got to relaunch BeyondATC. Because I haven't got the briefing yet. All right, briefing is coming in now. Let's relaunch BeyondATC. All right, 38,000 feet for this flight, so we're going to be 1,000 feet lower. Download the brief. There we go. Now that's fixed with first officer as well. All right, now we're connected with BeyondATC. Please verify. That's all fine. Start the flight. All right, first officer is loaded in. And import our flight on my little tablet. Another vote for the logo on the tail. Anything MK is good. Yeah, the MK is, yeah, I agree. MK is really good. All right, we're expecting runway 23 for departure. So that's on the other side of us. That's no biggie. All right, over here to the left-hand side, let's go to power. Oh, hold on. I got to get my Mobiflight going too. Moby.
Navigation transfer and display
All right,
switches.
Mobiflight's good.
Norman Auto.
System page,
Window
sim
heat.
settings, and go to ground. Connect it. Good, grand, beautiful. Up here at the top, let's go ahead and go batteries on, ground power is on. Up here now, let's go to nav. Good. Let's go here to window heat. On. AFT, start.
Pressurization mode selector.
Let's get our lights lighting.
Flight instruments.
Sit.
Emergency exit, seatbelt sign.
Parking brake.
Okie dokie.
On.
Back over here to left hand side, let's go to menu,
Engine start
performance,
levers.
and payload.
Off.
Let's go and get our briefing panel. Fetch it. And we're going to go to payload, weights and balances. 148 passengers are being transported to Chicago. And let's see, cargo is 5180. So that's what, 25, hold on. 25, 50, 25, I'm going to do 25. I can probably do 26, huh? No, 26 is too much. Let's do 2580. That's be close enough. 2580. Fuel on board is 13919. Okay. Taxi out fuel is 420. Planned fuel is 6962. Okay. Set and set 0133 4. Pretty close. Complete. Down here at the bottom, let's go to FMC, position in it. Let's grab that GPS, drop that in here, route, requested. Okay, and then over to Toronto clearance. Toronto delivery, United 424 Romeo, ready for IFR clearance to Chicago. We'll see what runway we're expecting. Let's see, iFly is the Phoenix of Boeing's. I agree. When is the Service Pack 1 for iFly expected? I'm guessing next year sometime. Game over for Phoenix with the new FB. Including JS, that's 5 votes for the logo.
Go pub for departure. Hockey transition. Squawk
Let's see,
5220.
vote from me as
United
well.
424 Romeo.
Another vote for the... Okay, I already said about those. Let's see, what else we got?
United 424 Romeo, read back correct.
Sometime in the next 6
Contact
months.
ground 121.9er when
Yeah.
ready for pushback
Well, they
or
said
engine
3 months
start.
ago it wasn't going to be released in
Ground
the next
121
3 months,
decimal
at
niner when
least.
ready. United 424 Romeo.
New Sky Flylex contest is scheduled. Flights only. Reflights will not count. Check New Sky Flylex feed for more details. 2026 is going to be fire for flight simming nerds. Oh yeah, I think so. I wish they had development updates. Oh, for the iFly. Phoenix Neo 757 and the Max 200. I want the iFly 787. Ooh, that'd be crazy. The PMDG 747 and the 400 version. Jesus, got a lot coming out. Okay, let's go over here to Squawking 4220. Let's bring in the light again because really can't see. Okay, so we got that going. Runway 23 for our departure airport. And let's see, our flight number UAL 424 Romeo. Activate, execute, and then 0 fuel weight. P2 for adding logo to tail. Thank you for that, P2. You really want that logo on the tail, don't you? You want the wing one, really? Or do you want me to add something else? I don't know, that wing one, okay. Let me come up with some concepts. Let me come up with some concept ideas, and then we can do a vote on it. I really don't want to put my Lexterio logo on it. I just don't think that makes any sense. For the virtual airline, I don't think so. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I should be listening to people. Maybe I'm being stubborn, because I'm a very stubborn person, my wife says. AC on, anti-ice, I think we can leave off, right? I'm not sure when you need to turn anti-ice on. 51 for the temperature. Takeoffs are 5 flaps. CG, trims auto done. Cool, runway 23 departure. Runway 23, there it is, via Gopup. Oh, Gopup. Whoops. Via Hockey. Okay. And then our arrival is currently 9 center. It seems like it changes often here in the Windy City. Via windy. It is not windy today. It's just snowy. Alright. Got that. It's all set. Beautiful grand. I think we're cooking, folks. Let's go up here at the top. Let's go. APUs are on. Yaw dampers dampening. Fuel switches. Pumps. Pumping the jams.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake on. Okay. And then... Right, before start float. Over here to the left-hand side. And... P2 pretty please. P2 wait, do you want the what do you want? You want the what's it called? Which one do you want, P2?
Anti-collision light.
Oh, you're hilarious. Toronto ground, United 424 Romeo, ready for pushback and engine start. You're out of control.
Romeo, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Southeast for departure.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. United 424 Romeo.
I haven't changed my iFly. I haven't got the music on the iFly yet. Okay, southeast for departure. Roger that. Pre-planned pushback. And let's go ahead and face southeast. Good. Beautiful. Release the parking brake.
off.
Request a pushback. Pushback is commencing up here at the top. Let's go APU on. Ground power. Engine number 2 firing on up. Flight directors have a button for that. Rotation is rotating. Okay, P2 with the pretty please. Let's see, go on, Lex. Hello, Chicago approach for... Hold on. Gotta make sure I get the motoring going here. Alright, engine number 1, motoring.
Request taxi to the
Let's see what else I'm missing here. Hello, Chicago approach for landing is going to be challenging. Yeah, I'm excited for it, Twisted. We did the departure out of Chicago, now we're going to come in for the arrival. Finally, Lex is open to the idea. P2, the pressure is killing him. Let's see. We want the channel PFP, the same. So you want the wings?
Engine 2 started.
Do you want the Lexerial wings, or do you want the one that's on the New Sky feed? That's P2's decision. He's been putting it over to Unicom. What happened? My work is here. My work here is done. I'll see y'all on Discord. Going for brunch now. P2, thanks for the donations, and thanks for coming on in, of course. Love having you here. The pressure, man. The pressure. All right. Let's see. APU for... sorry, gens for... Gen 2s are on. Jesus. All right. And we have that cooking there. Number 1 rotation. Let's go flaps 5. Heading 230 for departure. Okay. Engine number 1 rotations. Laps are set for 5. Checked. Good.
Check the
And
door.
let's go up to 210 on the heading. Or sorry, on the speed. Good. Toronto ground, United 424 Romeo, ready to taxi to the active.
United 424 Romeo, runway 23 taxi via 11 Charlie.
All right, go on down here, and let's go to Terra.
Mike, Foxtrot.
Terra's tearing.
Short runway 23.
Let's see, have a good lunch, P2. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one. P2, over to Unicom. Lexerial wings I sent in Discord, General. I'll let the community decide what we want in the tail. Anyone have an idea for the design? I like the tail as it is, though. Well, we're definitely we're gonna keep this one for sure. I'm gonna probably use this one the most, honestly. But I'll talk to the designer. I'll talk to the creator. All right, let's go and bring up those
All engines
throttles.
stabilized.
New Sky's already going, right? Yeah, New Sky's already going. All right, we're doing 11 Charlie, then 10, then Delta Tango, and then Delta 5, and then we're taking Charlie all the way around. Okay, roger that. So, which one's Charlie here? Not this one. This next one's Charlie. Landing or taxi lights are on. You have to verify that.
WestJet 421, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Over to Tower 118.35 West, get 421.
And then we're taking Delta. Hold on now. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. It's supposed to be over one more. Whoops. My bad. That's fine. We'll make it work. All right, we'll take this down to Charlie. I was supposed to be over 1. And then we're going to take this down to Bravo 4. Oh, hold on now. Charlie's on the left of us. And it says Charlie to Bravo 4. Here's Delta Quebec. Charlie is on the left of us there. And then Mike. Foxtrot. I'm so confused where it wants us to go. What's this? This is Delta Papa. Then we have Alpha and Bravo. Bravo takes us all the way down, so we can take Bravo. This is Alpha. So it wanted us to take over here. Delta, Bravo, but Bravo's not even on the list. Bravo 4 is. I don't know what the heck. Whatever. We'll take Bravo all the way down.
206, Toronto ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Because Bravo will take us all the way down to Hotel. And then we'll do, we'll be pretty much at the airport. Whatever. Or runway. Let's see. Let the community side. I posted on Discord. Ground has a number for you to call, Lex. Possible pilot deviation. Okay, so we'll look at Discord. We'll wait until we get up in the air. We'll take a look. So we can do a couple things. I'll come up with some concept ideas as well, of course. But we can do a couple things. We can do the one that's on the New Sky livery, and that one's gonna be. That one might be tough though. I don't know. I might have to make the design myself. I might have to make that one submitted to him. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's able to do that kind of stuff. So I'll have to see. I obviously have our logo, our Fly Lex, or sorry, my Lexterior logo here for the channel. I obviously have that we can throw on the tail. I'll do some concept designs. How about that? I will mock it up, and then we'll put it in the poll in Discord to vote. And then whatever the winner is, we'll have him make the adjustments. I think he charges like $10 or something like that. Or should we do it for... Maybe we'll do it for the next plane. Maybe we do it for the next plane. The 320 and 321. Maybe do it for the next plane.
Jetbus 206, runway 23, taxi via 2, Alpha Echo, November, Bravo, Juliet.
Because Irishman and P2 don't really fly the 319 or iFly that much.
Taxi via 2 Alpha Echo, November, Bravo, Juliet.
We'll see. We'll see what we got. We'll see. I'll do some mock-ups either way. I think it's great the way it is, though. I love this. I think it's gorgeous. Just a simple Fly Lex on the back. I think it's beautiful. This could very much... I think this could very well be like a real-world livery. You know? Maybe not the gradient. Planes don't really have a gradient, but like... I think it could very well be a real airline. I could have probably had him reverse the purple here, but I like the way the teal goes up into the purple. Would have probably made more sense to have the purple into the teal. But I like it the way it is. I like the way it looks. Personally. I thought next one was the iFly. This is the iFly. We already have the iFly Manhattan. It's in Discord. There's a livery channel in Discord. Okay, we're taking this down to hotel. We're supposed to be off on the off the ground at what time? I think it was 40. I said.
Engines on.
And oh, I forgot to turn off APU. I forgot to turn jets on. Oh my gosh, I'm falling behind here. I was too flustered with P2. And let's do those strobes on too. We'll get dinged with those points. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Alright, here is hotel.
Generators.
WestJet 1246, runway 23, taxi via 1, Alpha Echo, November, Bravo, Juliet. Hold
Anti-ice.
short runway 23.
Vista.
Isolation valve.
Taxi to runway 23 via 1 Alpha Echo, November, Bravo, Juliet.
Engine
Hold short
start
runway 23
switches.
west. Get 1246.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected takeoff.
Alright, here is
Flight
hotel.
control test. Full left. Neutral.
United
Full right.
424 Romeo,
Full forward.
contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Ground
Contact
equipment.
Tower 118.35, United 424
APU.
Romeo. Have a good day.
APU is off.
Off.
Takeoff runway.
Checked.
Toronto Tower, United 424
Flaps.
Romeo, ready to go runway 23.
Trim.
Set.
Landing lights.
Heading 280, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Auto throttle.
Fly heading 280, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. United
All right, 280.
Romeo.
Notify.
Let's go
Cabin
flying,
crew
folks.
Prepare for takeoff.
Time for flight number 2. I got to update the Atlanta at the top, don't I? Let me get that updated while we're taxiing here. Add flight plan, import. All right, that should update at the top. You know, the iFly, yeah, he came really quick. It was like 24 hours I had a mock-up version, and it was pretty much ready to go, mock-up version. Yeah, this designer is really, really quick. And I think he's very reasonable, pricing-wise. All right, let's bring up those throttles. 60%.
Stabilized.
Toga.
Thrust set.
Winds are pretty much straight ahead. We have a white livery there. Janice Air, I guess. Or Janet, I should say, right? Not Janice.
Checked.
Checked.
V1.
Let's rotate.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear.
Gear up.
Little bumpy there on departure. Alright, first notch of flaps up. Heading mode.
Flaps 2.
Vertical navigation.
On.
Let's go on down here. RTO.
United 42 for Romeo. Contact Toronto departure.
Full flaps up.
128.8.
Flaps up.
Contact Toronto departure 128.8. United
Acceleration
424 Romeo.
I feel like the trim wasn't quite ready.
424 Romeo. Good day. 2,400 feet.
Alright, 3,000 feet.
United 424 Romeo. Toronto departure identified. Clear direct Tylum. Resume the go pub 4.
Alright, direct to Tylum.
190.
Pax.
Set.
Clear direct Tylum. Resume the go
brakes.
pub 4.
Off.
Climb to flight level 190.
Gear.
United
190.
424 Romeo.
Flaps.
Up.
Let's bring that nose down just a little bit. Alright, pretty solid departure out of Toronto. And let's go fly into the weather. Jesus, folks, it's gonna be scary. I think we're getting to the heart of the storm soon. 6,000 feet. I'm terrified. We'll take a look at Discord here once we get up past 10,000. There's 8,000. It's a pretty solid departure. Alright, let's go AP on.
Passing 10,000 feet.
There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights, taxi lights are coming off. Let's go and verify it. All is off. Beautiful. And we have strobes. Good. Perfect. Alright. Good departure out of Toronto. Let's go ahead and zoom on out here. We got some snow now. Well, yeah, it's like half. Well, no. Yeah, we have some snow now. That's weird. Now we're seeing some more snow out of Toronto. Okay, let's see what we have in Discord. So, okay, so Captain says, what about this one here? So we have, this is the channel Discord, right? Our Discord. This is the channel logo. And I don't want to mix them up, but, you know. J. Russ is saying put that there. That logo looks really good. People are saying this wing one here. I'm guessing this is probably going to win. So I'll have to find a way to make that. I'll have to find a way to make that. But that guy pretty much copied this livery. Like, he put together two concepts. I gave him this one, I gave him the other one that I made. And he did a really good job of making it look very similar. That shouldn't be too terribly hard to make. I don't know what I'm seeing, like I don't know, it's like a flag. I don't know what the hell I'm seeing there. Like, part of it looks like, I don't know.
Toronto Center, United 424 Romeo, through 17,000 feet for flight level.
Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of like it.
Transition altitude.
Manhattan likes this one.
Checked.
United 424 Romeo, Toronto Center, good day identified.
I just don't know how well that's gonna look
Climb to flight
on
level 380, United 424 Romeo.
on here. And then what color? White? You know? Like, what do you do? White on here? I don't know. I don't know. Wings of a bird. Yeah, that could be it. Connor, welcome in. All right. Well, we're getting. Let's do just a test poll here. Let's see. Tail of livery. Do we go channel logo, or we'll call it wing logo? Wings. It's a wings logo, and then something else. Something else, or do we do no logo, just fly Rex? All right, polls up. Polls up, folks. This is an important poll. Yes, White Irishman says, Old Fashioned, welcome on in. Happy Saturday to you. The tail in the concept was solid purple. It is, yeah, but our tail for the livery, I got the granite colors going on, which I really like. I really like the colors. So I want to keep that. The logo should be purple on the bottom bit and top blue. Oh, so you think invert them? Should be purple on the bottom, and then so invert the logo, and oh, that's an interesting idea. Invert the logo color. That's not a bad idea. Like, I see what you're digging. I see what you're saying there. I kind of like the idea. I'll come up with some proof concepts as well. I'll come up with some proof concepts. So we got 5 votes in, and so far 80% say the wings. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Random. I'll, like I said, I'll come up with a concept idea. It shouldn't be too difficult to do, but I'll come up with a concept idea, and then we'll do the official poll in Discord, and then we'll go from that point. This 83 doesn't mean jack though, because the last flight, for the aircraft chosen, we went ahead and it got tight towards the end there. The iFly won, but it was also a very tight poll. Very tight poll. It won by like 1 vote. Okay, folks, you see up the top up there, we're heading to the Windy City. ETA currently, looks like we have a headwind that's slowing us down. ETA is the top of the next hour, so we're looking at about an hour-long flight here, and that's going to wrap up today's stream. So that's going to put us at about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. Tomorrow, Tomorrow, I think we'll start off with the 777 Mobiflight setup. Sunday streams typically aren't very good in terms of our viewer count. So I think that'd be a great day to do it. And then we'll try. Well, on Monday we'll do another stream. Not quite sure Monday's time. I'm not sure if it'll be early morning, or if we'll do like a mid-afternoon, afternoon kind of thing. We'll see. I need to decide if I'm going to go get a haircut or not. Let's see. So just devoured some Benedict eggs with steak and sautéed potatoes. Ooh, yummy. While watching the beautiful iFly Max. Now, sadly, I need to go to Costco. Oh, no. I gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for coming to Manhattan. As always, love having you here. That sounds yummy. I'm gonna have some pizza after this stream. I had a muffin, had some milk, and I've been finishing off this orange juice for the past hour. So that's been my my breakfast today. I'm gonna have some stuffed crust pizza after the stream. Now, I'm still kind of leaning towards, I don't know. I kind of want to, like I said, I want to get Outer Worlds, but I also wanted Outer Worlds 2. I also want to do a system reset. Don't ask me why, but I do. I don't know. We'll see if I might do that. If I do it, I should probably do it today, like I said. It wouldn't be too difficult to do, to reset everything. Again, no particular reason that I want to do it. I just kind of want to do it. But we'll do some experimenting. Well, I'll do some experimenting. I also said I was gonna play a game with a friend, so if I buy Outer Worlds today, it's likely not happening. Do you all like the Discord announcement of the stream? Is that helpful to know when the stream's going on? Or am I wasting my time? It doesn't take that long. It's a few moments to do. But I don't know if anyone actually uses it or not. The Discord event for the stream. We're about 5 nautical miles. Sorry, not 5 nautical miles. 5,000 feet from our top of climb, and then we'll be a cruise for a while. Instagram stuff says yes, he uses it. Okay, cool. Only reason I joined. Oh, okay. Okay, good. The stream today. Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess I'll keep it. I wasn't sure how many people actually click on it and have access to it. I have pretty much all my channels I follow. I have way too many channels. I have way too many channels that I follow, but pretty much all of them I have on mute. So I don't really get any notification other than if there's like an announcement or an at everyone kind of thing. So I don't know if anyone else does that as well. We should be seeing the iFly or sorry, not the iFly, the EJET in 2024 soon. Like the VNAV version. I'm really excited. Man, December's gonna be rough, man. Because December is the busiest time for me at work. Well, it's supposed to be. Busiest time at work for me. 2, we have the PMG 737 coming out to 2024, and then 3, we potentially will have the EJET for 2024 coming out. You know, the next stage of it, I should say, coming out. So like December is going to be packed with just so much going on. Sim Update 4 will eventually launch in December as well. I'm guessing next week sometime. We have the PS5 version coming out. I think December is a really busy month. I guess it's probably a good thing that FENIX isn't coming out with the Neos. It's probably going to get, you know, I know a lot of people will be excited about it, but there's a lot of stuff coming on. Infamous soon trademark. Yeah, Clover. For sure. But yeah, we got a lot of fun things coming out in December to be really excited about with flight simming. You know, I'm sure Parallel 42 has something up their sleeve. I doubt it's going to be Chase, but it might be Flow. Maybe Flow will be coming out. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know if there's any big sceneries coming out though. Not that I don't really follow sceneries very often. I would kill for a new Chicago or an updated Chicago. I don't care from who. A Soba will be fine. Chicago is just so dated right now. I would love to see an updated Chicago. Like it works and does its job, whatever, but man, it'd be just so nice to have an updated Chicago. Okay, so we are about 1,000 feet away from our top of climb. I'm excited for Monday. Supposedly, people are allowed to start streaming the 737. Yeah, Clover, that's what we're hearing. We're hearing the 737. The embargo might be lifted on Monday. So content creators, early access content creators, whatever it be, may have access to it. Well, will have access to it. Apparently, they have access to it now, and they're flying it now, making content for it. I'm not watching any of them. I'm not watching any of them because I'm not going to fall in the trap. I'm going to make my own decision based on streamers and content creators that I can fully trust. And there's not many out there that I can fully trust personally. Again, it's a personal thing, right? We all go how we want. But I personally am very cautious with the 737 from PMG. I know it's going to be a good plane, but I'm not going to fall in the trap of overhyped. You know what I mean? Supposedly, yeah. It's easy to fall into the hype for a lot of things. I've been very good about not falling for hype over the past year. There are certain things I'm like, it looks interesting, but you know what I mean? We're gonna be cautious on it. Cautious. All right, coming up on flight level 380. Here's our cruise. We'll be cruising for about 180 nautical miles or so. Now we do have that headwind. We did pick up a little bit of ETA, so we lost about 5 minutes off of that, so that's nice. So now our time is 16:56 at the top of the hour. Yeah, I think I'll look at the streams, just kind of see what it looks like, make my decision when it comes out. Yeah. I think it's important to watch many people's. Don't just watch one person's. Personally, here's what I do. Personally, what I do is I'll take off and landing, right? So the last 45 seconds before touchdown, and then the takeoff, the first on roll, pretty much. On roll is what I'll watch that up until they climb up to, whatever, 500 feet or 1,000 feet. The rest of it, I don't really care. Because you're going to be doing the same thing over and over. That's the most important part. How does the plane perform on takeoff? How does it perform on landing? In terms of optimization, in terms of how the plane reacts with the physics, right? Those are the two most important things. I don't care about a bathroom toilet that flushes. I don't care about no smoking signs that illuminate in the back. I could give a rat's butt about any of that stuff because I don't look at any of that stuff. That's just my own personal thing, right? I don't do it. I know people who do like to go back in the cockpit and kind of sit down and watch it, whatever. I get it. I totally get it. I just don't. I am more interested in how does the plane handle, how does the plane perform. Those two things are what sells me on a plane. We know the modeling is going to be great. We know the cockpit's going to look fine. PMG is really good at that kind of stuff. They're pretty good at, again, with the you know, there's not going to be very many bugs at launch. It's the price that is going to be the question mark out of everything. And then we have a really good iFly here. We have a really, really good iFly. Right? This is a gorgeous, gorgeous plane. It does an amazing job. So it's like, is the upgrade cost or full purchase cost worth it to go from, you know, the Max to the NG? I don't know. It's a really hard decision. I've flown the 737 in 2024, you know, and it works. It does its job. There's some issues, but it works. And I do love it. I do love it a lot. Absolutely. But is it, you know, a $30 upgrade cost worth it, or a $70 whatever dollar they're going to charge for it, full price, worth it? I don't know. We should start a flight and then get some work done. Yeah. A few cups of coffee, $2 to $70, who knows? I'm probably going to still get it. I quite like the NGs. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way as you. I absolutely love it. There's about a 99% chance I'm going to get it. There's no question about it. For me, though, I typically fly the 700, and the 800 is the first one to come out. I don't own 800, so it's one of those things like, I don't know. Is it worth that extra cost? My throat got dry. Irishman with the 5 gifted memberships. We have Ricky Boy, Daza, Master Copy got one, Froggy, and what's that say? Gently Grammy? All courtesy of the amazing Irishman. Is that 10 or 15? I think that was, I don't remember if that was 15 already. Thank you, Irishman, for the 10, or for another 5 gifted memberships. Let's see, yeah, it's going to be interesting if the upgrade cost per plane or the entire seat. Oh, it's going to be per plane. Guarantee you that. This is PMDG we're talking about. It's going to be per plane. And I'm thinking $25 per plane. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's say you own the 9, or sorry, let's say you own the 8, 7, and 6. That's $75 worth of, that's a brand new plane. Just to fly the plane in 2024. Like, you can go ahead and fly it in 2020 and pay the same cost and have this, you know, you already have it. You're not paying more money for it. That's the thing is just, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole again. I get it. It's a new sim. You know, it's no different than, you know, a racing sim or a racing game, right? The new Forza games come out, and you have to buy DLC packs for cars, DLC packs for tracks. Gran Turismo, the same thing. It's no different. It's no different. I get it. It's a business. It's just that the thing is, I think what gets a lot of us is the fact that Asobo said everything would be easy to. They said most things would be able to work from 2020 to 2024, and eventually we got there with a bunch of tweaks. But you know, then you get PMDG, who's like, well, we're gonna do a whole thing over again. They might discount the 6 though, because it's the lower general price. Yeah, the 6 is typically cheaper. Same with the 9. Who knows though? Forza 234. Yeah, I you know, like I get it from the business aspect. I totally get it and whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me being me, right? Great, just got the hub. Brakes hot warning. Oh yeah, instant random. I had that the other day. Monday, whatever day. I think it was Monday when I streamed last. Not yesterday, but the day, whatever it was before that, I had the same issue. I couldn't get it to cool down. Most used very loosely. Let's see, hopefully those who don't own it don't have to buy the Boris sound pack. I bet you hot brakes and no one cares. I bet you Boris will have a free update for it, the sound pack. I don't know how much work is going to be, how much work needs to be done to convert it over the 2024 PMG 737. I don't know for sure, but I'm just kind of guessing. PMGG will milk you. Yeah. And you will you will like it. Yeah, agreed. They're I try to be cautious in what I say. I don't want to tick off everyone. One man's voice, right? One man's voice. I am a man of the people. The thing for me is that a year ago, I couldn't afford any of the stuff coming out. You know what I mean? I couldn't afford to buy this new throttle quadrant I bought. I couldn't afford to buy, consider even buying the FS Labs. A year ago I couldn't. I just didn't have the money. Finances were really tough. I was paying off a lot of medical debt. Still have medical debt paying off, but not as bad. And so I know what it's like to see all this stuff come out and you can't afford it. I know what it feels like, and that's why I'm raising the awareness, is because there are people who can't afford some of this stuff, and yet they really want to fly it. They really want to fly their PMG 737 in-flight sim 2024. They own it for 2020. They bought 2024. They got it for a gift, and they really, really want to fly it. But they can't, because they can't afford it. You know what I mean? That's my issue I have. It says, Lex, check your hardware and description. I can't believe that you're on the Moza now. Oh yeah, I gotta change that. Thank you for letting me know, Random. Yeah, it was it surprised me too. Oh yeah, geez, I'm really outdated. Okay, let's see. Thrustmaster TCA Yoke. I already have that on there. And then the Moza MTQ. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much. Alright, and then save. Cool. Updated. So yeah, I don't know. My thing is, this hobby costs a lot. It can cost a lot, right? And I've sunk in a couple thousand into this hobby. And that's over the course of the past 5 years. And I don't need everything. I didn't need everything, right? But I've been very fortunate, right? Been very fortunate to have tried, or very fortunate to be in the right situation at the right times to afford the things I want. Now, there's one thing I really, really want, and that is I'd love to have the Moza Yoke. Absolutely love to have it. At the same time, I know there's that issue with SimConnect and BeyondATC traffic, so I'll be like, I'd have a Yoke that has no feedback. Let's see. Flight sim is not a cheap hobby. It is not. If you get into it and don't expect to buy anything, it's fine. If you use all default everything, it's fine. Just get yourself a cheap joystick, you're good to go. That's how I started. It's when you start buying all this crap. Oh, that scenery looks great. That plane looks great. That new hardware looks amazing. I want this. I want that. And it gets very expensive. I would I would think more about the Moza MTQ. Just everything for the throttles looks too small. So the throttle handles, I feel, are good size. I know you can't really see them on the screen right now, but they're really good size. The knobs and switches are all good. The gear is kind of small, but it's a gear lever. You don't really need much. The speed brakes are fine. I think it's fine. The flap handle's a little bit lower, but it's fine. It works. Like, I was concerned by that too, looking at the pictures and all that jazz, but it's not. It really isn't. It's like the perfect little size, in my opinion. The perfect little size. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm blown away by how much I actually like it. I really am. I was not expecting to be like, wow, damn, this is incredible. I was expecting to be like, it's all right. And then you know, try to return it. Turns out I just absolutely love it. I do have... I don't think I can make it work with this setup. I can certainly look at it and try. But I have the Thrustmaster mounting thing. I could possibly put the throttle on, and probably the... I could probably put all this crap on there. It'd just be a bitch to get to the actual case, my computer case then. I probably won't do that. This works at what I have working right now. I have a small table that this is all on. It works out just fine. Let's see. Where are we at here? Have you checked out the Navigraph Academy? I did see it. I haven't tried it yet. But I'm interested. I should try it. I should try it on stream. 3K PC, another 2,000 in hardware, and God knows how much in add-ons. Yeah, for real. My PC is about, I would say about that. Yep, absolutely. Over the course of the last 5 years, swapping out components, adding in stuff, right? Yeah, absolutely. 2,000 in hardware, probably. You know, this the TCA alone was what, $400. This is $200. This was free. The FCU that was like 150 or something, right? The Turtlebeach is what, 300? We'll expect windy 3, runway 9 left, United 424 Romeo. So we got a slight runway change to 9 left. 9 left.
United 424 Romeo, contact Cleveland Center 126.75.
Contact Cleveland Center 126.75. United
Okay, so
420
9
Romeo.
left. Radios are 1175.
Cleveland Center.
11175.
Day. Flight level 380.
11175. Okay, got that set. And then course is going to be 93.
Cleveland Center, Roger.
93. Okay, 93 in there. And the minimums are 868 for the minimums. A little bit more. Perfect. 868, good. Let me update first officer as well. So 9 left for the landing. ILS, that should be right. And then speed should be good. Minimum's 868. Okay, first officer is good to go. What else we got going on here? Only thing more expensive is flying IRL. That's fair. This is a lot cheaper than flying IRL. Absolutely. Absolutely.
5221, Cleveland Center.
RJ says, don't buy force feedback until Asobo adds proper support. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking about too. And I actually love this TCA Yoke. Like, this thing is really, really good. I have a feeling, unless, you know, the Moza Yoke goes on a super discount sale, and I'm talking like $600 for the whole package, maybe I would consider it. But the other thing is, it's such a bitch to like move around. It's such a long, heavier thing compared to this, the TCA or the Honeycomb or the WinWing side stick. You know, it's a lot more stuff to move. And I don't just do flight sim, primarily do flight sim nowadays. But I have to disconnect this, and then when I go racing, I have to take this off. I have to put on the racing stuff. Jesus, peripherals, man. It's a habit, not a hobby. It's a habit, not a hobby. I like that. Tell me about it. It's Lex's fault. Oh boy. Let's see. Hey Lex, I'm looking at the AB9 and BeyondATC so I can be a guinea pig on the low-end system for sim. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the AB9. I like the AB9's build quality. The feedback on takeoff, on landing was really, really cool. My issue was SimConnect. So, for those who don't know, I had owned it for 24, 48 hours. 48 hours, probably. No, it's probably 24 hours. And I had to return it. And the reason why is because, so, BeyondATC with traffic sends out consistent SimConnects. And SimConnect is the Microsoft Flight Sim connection for tracking things within the simulator, right? So BeyondATC continuously sends information, receives information for traffic, all the different planes going around, right? It's consistently sending out pings, okay? The Moza hardware, sorry, the Moza software for the AB9 does the same thing for force feedback. So it's detecting turbulence, it's detecting land on the runway, you know, so it's consistently sending and receiving information as well, you know, wind and all that, to program the force feedback. Well, those two things collide with each other, BeyondATC and the Moza software, in terms of the amount of sim connects, which overpower it and then causes stutters in the sim. And I did several tests on stream. I turned off the Moza software, buttery smooth. Turned it back on, stutters. Turned off traffic, buttery smooth. Turned it back on, stutters, right? So it was very clear in the streams, live streams I did, that the Moza software and the BeyondATC traffic don't work together well. And I would very much rather give up the force feedback than give up traffic with BeyondATC, because I absolutely love the traffic with BeyondATC. It's a must-have. For me, it's a must-have. I'm chilling with the Thrustmaster 320 throttles and a 3D printer. Yeah, people have done really cool mods with the Thrustmaster. I was going to go with that direction. Clover. I ordered it because my Bravo eventually it was done. It works, but it doesn't work the way I'd like it to anymore. And so I ordered the Thrustmaster Airbus Captain Pack, and I received next day. They were supposed to come the same day, but I received the add-on pack first, not the actual throttle quadrant. And then the throttle quadrant got delayed and got delayed and got delayed. And at that point I was like, okay, well, that's a sign from God saying I shouldn't have it. So I went and just got another Bravo instead. And I liked it. My issue with the replacement Bravo is that axis 3 and 4, so the middle two axes, I had a really hard time. The dedent, so there's a reverser axis, right? And it was easily able to slip into it. Where my previous Bravo, I don't remember that being the case. I feel like in my previous Bravo, I was able to kind of give a little bit of force for it to reverse, or going down into the dedent. And that was really bugging me, really bugging me, more than I thought it was going to. So at the same time I ordered the Bravo, I also ordered this Moza. I was like, all right, one of these one of these I'm not going to like, one of them I'm going to. And I knew the Bravo I was going to like, so I was going to be like, all right, here we go. But it ended up being different. I ended up loving this Moza and saying the Bravo, I have just too many issues. I have too much of an issue with that dedent. It's a minor issue. And then I have to look at it the other way, which is I don't use much of the axes on the Bravo. There are 6 of them. And I thought about going with the light. But the light you had to get directly from Honeycomb, and I get nervous about ordering anything from Honeycomb, just reading stories about it, right? But anyway, so there's 6 axes, and I only used 3 axes. I only used 3 out of the 6 axes. So it was another one of those things, like I have all this space, all these switches and I don't use them, right? So I can downsize everything, and I think the Moza is like the perfect little happy medium for me. I don't have to use the Moza software in the background either. It works. You know, it's a user interface. Current force feedback is based off telemetry and not proper Msfs support. I'm assuming with so much hardware coming out and PS5, Asobo will get into proper support. Probably. It'll probably be a while. Have fun in Chicago. Oh, yeah. Fry says, have you used the TCA in general in GA, or are you? Or yes, I have. I did the Kodiak not too long ago, and it worked fantastic. It was super smooth. That was when I first got the TCA, when I first tried to get the TCA like over a year ago. I ended up returning it because my setup was weird to have it all work, and my alpha was working really well. But I noticed this time around, when I switched over to the TCA, the alpha sensitivity wasn't like it used to be. I think just, wearing out, right? It's just how it works. I'm sure I could have gone in there, done some mods, get it all working up again, but I tried the TCA and I just fell in love with it. It's just a really good yoke. And then, you know, like I got the tennis tape on the handles that add a little bit more realism. It has that honeycomb kind of rubber feel to it now. Not as good, but close enough. I think it's great. It's freaking awesome. They're LIFR right now. Oh, shite. Oh, yeah, they are. Jesus. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Hopefully you have Autoland. I'm looking at the Moza, but found the TCA on sale for $260. That's a steal. For, which one? The Moza, the throttle, or the yoke, or which one, RJ? The throttles are 320 speed brakes and flaps are being Boeing. The throttle are 320 speed brakes and the flaps are Boeings. Oh, I see what you're saying, Clover. Yeah, okay. Move the webcam and show us. Do you want to see what the... You want to... I'll bring it up a little bit. Let's see, a little bit more, I guess. Alright, there we go. So, like, you can see here, here's my hand, right? Here's my hand. It's about this... It's a little bit shorter than my hand. I don't know if that helps at all. And then the width here, right? So here's my finger. Like, it's fine. Again, the actual flaps are a little bit smaller side, right? The speed brake's a little bit on the smaller side as well, but they work. They do the job they're supposed to do. The biggest complaint people had is the gear, and they said it was feeling flimsy. I don't think it feels flimsy at all. I think it's fine. I don't know. I think it works really well for what it is, and the price point is really, really good. That actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm very happy with it. You have to have the space though for it, and the right setup, and it all depends on your setup. The yoke had the TCA side stick, or sorry, the TCA yoke, and that'd be just a pain to turn the camera, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I think this is really good. I like the way it looks. I don't know if this is just plastic or if you can actually get and open these up. No, I think you actually can open up these dudes. They said they were gonna do like a module thing, so I wonder if you can like replace them. That'd be interesting. Undo those, plop it out, plop something else in there. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Are they mods for that? No mods yet. So you have to buy you can buy these handles. These handles are an extra $30, I think. But they also make the Airbus ones as well, which I have for my Christmas wish list. So I'll probably get that for Christmas. Let's see. How are the DNs for the flaps? Still got to finish your video on it. Yeah, I got to do another video at some point. So I like the DNs are freaking awesome for the Airbus. They don't work well for Boeing. You can't disable the dedents, unfortunately, for the flaps. That's a complaint I have. So unfortunately, if you want to use flaps, you either have to, use like SPAD or set a curve in the flight sim settings. One of those two things. But it's not the end of the world. I use two buttons for flaps when I fly in Boeings. So flaps up and flaps down. I just have these two buttons here. Works fine. My Bravo, there's a little lever that's on the far left for flaps. I use that, so I wasn't even using a lever, with my Bravo. Logo, tail, logo, must have logo. Jay, welcome back in. Anyone have issues with Navigraph not showing you on map? Well, yes and no. So we have to make sure you're not in the walk around mode, and two, in Sim Connect. So here's Sim Connect. Click on this retrieve flight data, and then that will pull it in. That should normally work. So you just gotta click on that button to retrieve the information, and then it should work just fine.
Auto brakes. Set. Landing data. BREF.
Thrustmaster should have done 4 accessible wings versus me going to buy a second one. Well, they want you to make, they want to make money. I never get shown on the Navigraph map. Really? I'm enjoying a beautiful flight in the 350 from Washington to Denver. Ooh. That's a long flight. That's a long haul. Starting to lose my voice. It's only been 2 hours and 40 minutes. Got another half hour left. Let's see.
Seatbelt signs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our descent shortly. Please make sure your seat backs and tray
Okay,
tables
where's
are upright
SimConnect?
and well positioned, and secure all
It might be just in your little, your taskbar. You can search on your computer for SimConnect.
United 424.
But mine,
Contact Chicago Center 134.9 or 5.
you can't really see it on
Center
stream, right?
134.95,
Yeah, you can't really see it on stream.
United 424 Romeo.
Mine's
Bye-bye.
mine's down in the bottom corner of the taskbar. Hit the little arrow, and then you'll see the
Chicago
little.
Center, United 424 Romeo. Flight
this
level
pop up?
380.
You can't see that either. Yeah, I can't show you.
United 424 Romeo, Chicago Center, Roger.
Have you heard of the 320 grounding? Yes, I did.
424 Romeo, after Ditka, cleared via
Ditka.
tree. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 340.
340.
Chicago landing runway 9er left, altimeter 3027.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the. I'm not gonna start descending yet, but I'm gonna put it in. Let's go 7,000. That should be good. Top of descent's not supposed to be until about there. We're gonna run runway 9, so we're gonna end up victoring around, so we'll be all right where we are. Let's see, my FENIX just disconnected autopilot while blasting the stop rudder input alarm and wouldn't engage autopilot for a minute. What the heck is going on there? Jesus. Yeah, Jay says look for the Navigraph SimLink. Yeah, SimLink. Thank you. That's what it's called, SimLink. Yeah, that should work for you if you do SimLink.
United 1310.
You should have it installed on your computer. I assume, Irishman, are you using Navigraph on your PC or on like a tablet, or what are you? How are you doing it?
United 1310, contact Chicago Center 127.55. Have a good one.
Center 127.55, United 1310.
All right, let's see. What are we at? We have another. We still have. How much farther do we have? Progress. Chicago had 171 nautical miles to go yet. ETA is at 1701, so kind of got back to where we were. Top of descent is in 39 nautical miles. 91 headwind. Does that make sense then for runway 9 left? On a tablet? Okay, yeah, so yeah. Look for SimLink, Navigraph SimLink on your PC with you have to have it on both. You have to have it on your PC and on your other tablet. I think, right? Don't you have to have it on both? Pretty sure you have to have it on both. Although, on the tablet, does SimLink work on there? Yeah, you have to have it on both because it has to connect with each other. Yeah. So make sure you have to have SimLink on both. Did it just stop working, or is it never worked? I have it on my Surface tablet, which is, you know, just runs Windows. All right, folks, I'm going to step away for just a few moments, refill the water, and then we should be pretty close to top descent, so I'll be right back.
Streak 5221, Chicago Center. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 18. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 18. Blue Streak 5221. Chicago Center, Delta 8841 heading, descending via Windy Tree, flight level tree 80. Delta 8841 Heavy, Chicago Center. Chicago Center 125.1, Blue Streak 5221.
Okie dokie, so we're pretty close to top of descent here. Irishman said it's just stopped working. Yeah, it's just SimLink. Sometimes SimLink will do it to me too. What do you think about traffic injection of BeyondATC with FSLTL? I like it. I like it a lot. Snowy. No snow yet, that's clouds. Well, I'm sure there's snow down there, although we're over a lake now. Let me show you. I'm going to show you the latest snow here in the Chicagoland. IRL where I am. It's getting to look a lot like Christmas. So there is what it looks like outside my place right now. So we got all of this was green earlier today, like 5 hours ago. Now we're looking at, I'm guessing we're up to 4 inches, and it's coming down pretty good now. It's coming on down pretty good. Jesus. Yeah, I'd say we're up to at least 4 inches, if not 5 at this point. And we're expecting to have anywhere between 10 and 12, if not more. So yeah, it's pretty crappy out. Good thing I'm inside. My wife's at work. She'll be off in about an hour and a half. So hopefully her commute's pretty good. Top of the Sun's coming up really quick now. Yeah, I got my sim link working, random stuff says. Jay says, no way. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting approach here in Chicagoland. We're still in LIFR conditions. The, let's see, the winds are at 9 knots. We have remarks, lots of remarks. We have lots of snow. Visibility is trash. Yeah. It's gonna be scary stuff. It's gonna, let's check out windy. Let's see how our weather's looking, right? Let's check out windy. So here's our windy app. Let's go to weather radar. So there's that storm that's slowly moving its way on up there. I think it's gonna hit Toronto. So P2's gonna be getting what I have. Yeah, it's slowly moving on up there. You see, so there's 3 a.m.s when it started for us. Yep. But it's definitely been moving its way on up. And yeah, it's definitely moving in that direction. So P2 is probably going to get this here tonight. He's probably going to get this tonight. He's up in the Toronto area. But we are right now flying. We are about right here. You can see we're going to be getting into the green area here, which isn't good. Lighter colors or worse colors. So we're going to get into some pretty nasty crap here. Down here in St. Louis, though, they're getting some nasty stuff too. So yeah. Thankfully the wind's not crazy. Oh, you can't see it on the screen. Gosh dang it. Here, bring it back up. Sometimes I forget to hit the button. Alright, bring it back up on screen. Okay, so here we are. So, here's the storm. This is real life. This is what we're coming into right now. We're about right here in the sim. We're coming on into Chicago. As you can see, it's pretty nasty there. It's moving up in this direction. So P2 is going to be getting hit tonight sometime. Here's Toronto. That's where we just departed from. Yeah, this storm, like I said, we're right about right here in the sim. You know, so we're coming on into the Chicagoland. Right about here. So we're coming on into some of this nasty stuff here. So it's going to be pretty crappy. I live out in this area here. So yeah, it's going to be something, folks. All right, we're on our way into Chicago. We're on descent. Thankfully, we have a good plane. Thankfully, the wind's calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've started our initial descent. We plan to arrive at the
It's
gate
gonna be
in
scary.
5 to 30 minutes. We've enjoyed having you on board today, and hope you will choose to fly with us again in the near future. We'll have you on the ground shortly.
Alright, when should I start does this plane automatically tell me when to turn on anti-ice? We'll find out. Getting bumpy. We're getting bumpy now. This plane doesn't have weather radar yet, right? Or does it? I can't remember. I don't remember. It'd be up here, right? Weather? Yeah, weather radar. Alright, well, it's on. I don't know if it has it or not. Can't remember. J. Russ says, I just stay in Oklahoma, better known as Green Country. Very little snow. I like snow. I like snow. I don't like cold. This is definitely the most we've had at one day in the 5 years I've been here. The first year we were here, it was no, I think it was January. We had a pretty big snowstorm overnight, and I couldn't get out of the parking lot until a couple hours after we got plowed out. But that was the worst of it. It hasn't been that bad since. It's been really, really mild. So we're getting this snow today, and then we're gonna get some nasty cold front coming on in. I think our high for the I don't think we even hit up to the 30s for a week. Let me see. Let's see. So, yeah, we're we're gonna be cold for a little bit. Tomorrow's gonna be the warmest we're gonna have for a couple days, and then Wednesday's gonna be. Then we're down to 12 degrees on Thursday. Jesus. And the snow is gonna be moderate. Well, past probably until about 5 tonight. Sure wish Rowsfire was recognized by SPAD. Maybe one time. Maybe at some point it will be. Like it Mobiflight right away. But obviously it was programmed for Mobiflight. Insert Msfs says 428, not bad for a heavy crosswind. Directly on my side. 20 knot crosswind on your side. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's really good. And it's in the 319, right? You're in the 319? Or the 3... Was you a 319 or 320? I know you're in the FENIX. Yeah, some crappy weather. Hopefully my wife's gonna be alright driving home. She gets off work in about an hour and 15 or so. So hopefully she's good. This is her first snowstorm working where she works now. So I'm wondering how we'll find out how her day went. Alright, we're definitely not going to see the skyline coming in into Chicago. So we're getting this first batch of clouds here. And then we have another layer down here you can see. 319 you were in today. Okay, yeah, that's not bad for the 319 with a crosswind like that. That's crazy. It's 20 knot crosswind. That's really good. That's really, really good. No doubt. What's our ETA looking like now? 1704. So another 20-ish minutes or so. We're 94 nautical miles out. We still do have to wrap back around. So it's going to add on a little bit of time. But I'd say we should be at the airport on the ground safely within about a half hour. I'd say within about a half hour. Yeah, because of this wind, it's really pushed us. We're block time about an hour and 10 minutes. Flight time about an hour and a minute. We did the last flight all within like an hour and 5 minutes. Probably. I don't know. I didn't keep full track of it, but yeah. Crosswinds really slowed us down. Really, really slowed us down. Now, to be fair, I do have icing turned off. It's just visual, I think. I think it's just visual. I don't even know if I have visual on anymore. We got a 9.92 on New Sky, 0.08 for the hardest landing. Well, that was right on the mark. Hey, that I would take that. 20 knot crosswind, yeah, I'll totally take that. That's really, really good. So look at the logo contest, or the poll we got going on. 50%, 40%. That's interesting. It's getting tighter. It's getting tighter. The channel logo or the wings logo is getting tighter. It's been 55 minutes, almost an hour. So it looks like the wings are gonna just kind of win. Just kind of win. I'll get some mock-up designs going on, and we'll get the contest going in the official contest going in the channel, the Discord channel. So exclamation point Discord if you want to join our Discord. Come have fun with us there. We have all kinds of chatting. Good time. Then you can see what Irishman's up to with New Sky. We have the New Sky contest that is starting December 1st, which is Monday. December 1st for New Sky. So if you don't know what New Sky is, this is New Sky. It's a virtual airline. A virtual airline is called FlyLex in New Sky. And so you can download New Sky at newsky.app. It's 100% free. And then go to Search Airlines and find FlyLex. FlyLex. Where are we at here on? Are we still on the first page? Hopefully we are. That's kind of almost like the wing. There's FlyLex right there. Yeah, we're definitely on the front page. So you have 22 members on our airline. 17% of people have completed a flight, 77% of people have completed a flight in the last 30 days. Our average score is a 9.6. That's really, really good. 207 flights. After this flight, we're going to tie up with Nova. We could potentially get up here. We can definitely get up here, the inner. Very good. Yeah, we're making some good progress. But look at that number there. 77% of our pilots are active compared to to here. You know, this is a very large airline, but only 15% of theirs have been active. They're doing really good. Doing really, really good. And Irishman's doing a really good job. He's working on our next big thing. Well, we have a contest that's going to be starting December 1st. December 1st. We get liveries. We have livery. We have a livery, Jay. Right there. So we have the Max, the 737 Max, the iFly 737 Max. We also have the FENIX 319 CFM engines. So yeah, we have 2 liveries currently. We're going to get the 320 next and the 321. Those are the next 2 liveries we're working on. But we have the poll right now what to do about the tail here. I like the tail the way it is, but P2 and others say they want a logo on there. So we're kind of just holding out right now to see what we're going to do. I'm going to reduce the speed. We're a little high now, so I'm going to go ahead and get us slow down a bit.
United 424 Romeo.
We want us down to 8,000. Let's bring out those speed brakes to slow us on down. Yeah, so it's in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord, Jay. It's in the Discord. Alright, altimeters are 3027. 27 checked. Jesus, folks. Alright, we're landing, what did they give us? 9 left. 9 left. Alright, that's on the far side of the airport. I'm going a little fast here, but I need to get that altitude down. J. Russ says, or, and I'm leaning this way, logo. Can I change my vote? I don't know. Good question. Have I mentioned the logo? What are we looking at here now? 52 to 38. Ooh. Alright, it pulled away a little bit more. Pulled away just a little bit more. Alright, the wind's calming down a little bit. We're at 28 knots versus the 90-something we were having a little bit ago. Jay is saying logo. We got 2 J's, logo on tail. 265 on the heading at Kirk.
Leave Kirk heading 265. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 09 or left. United 424 Romeo.
At this time, please ensure that all larger electronic devices are switched off and secured.
Altimeters.
Set.
United 424 Romeo, fly present heading, descend and maintain 2,900 feet, vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 2,900 feet. United 424 Romeo.
Sky west 5459, turn right, heading 005.
Watch the airspeed. Passing 10,000 feet.
JetBlue 1105, contact elevator tower 133.0, take care.
Over to tower 133.0, JetBlue 1105. 3478, 5,700 with the numbers.
Bridgeyard 3478 Chicago approach. Altimeter 3027. Expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 10 right.
Altimeter 3027, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 10 right, Bridgeyard 3478.
Bridgeyard 3478. Descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Bridgeyard 3478.
Skywest 5459.
Cabin is ready. All passengers seated. Belts fastened.
Copy.
Contact Tower 13, 3.0 sky, West 5459.
Crap, I was talking, I forgot. I muted. My bad.
Descend and maintain 2,800 feet.
Okay. Okay, now we're talking.
2,800 feet,
I muted the mic
78.
because my voice, I was trying to clear it.
Lights localized.
United 424 Romeo.
All right, good vector here.
From Dookie.
105.
Heading 105. Maintain 2,300 feet until
2,300 feet.
ILS runway 09.
Arm the approach mode. Localizer's been captured.
Turn left, heading 105.
All right, folks, this is scary stuff. Hello, hello. I'll pop in for a second. Crashing the LSA is going to pop in. Perfect time to pop in. We're on approach into Chicago. This is flight number 2. Hopefully you're having a good time in London. There's Captain Hook out there in the distance. I'm going to turn off nameplates for this arrival because this is scary stuff. I don't want any visuals. No cues. Altimeter 306. 3026. I'm going to drop back just a little bit. All right, let's readjust vertical speed as well. Let's go 500 feet. Yeah, that's set in the box. I haven't been on Flight Sim for a month and a half, and I'm still in your roster. Yeah, I think Irishman says he's kind of working on that kind of stuff. I think he said he's gonna remove people if you're not active for 30 days or something. I can't remember. Okay, let's go heading here. Perfect. Let's make sure we have go around set. 4,000 on the go around. We're gonna wait to adjust that though.
Turn right, heading 055, 2,300 feet until established. Cleared ILS through runway 10 right.
Glide slope's coming in shortly. Once glide slope captured, then we'll go ahead and do 4,000 feet for the go around.
Skywest 459, 7,900 feet. We have Echo on board.
We're gonna exit to the right. Exit to the right.
Skywest 459 Chicago approach. Good day. Altimeter 3027. Expect radar vectors for ILS.
All right, let's go in flaps.
10 right.
Flaps coming down to flaps 5. Speed coming down 180.
Runway 10 right, sky, West 459.
All right, glide slope's been captured. Cool. 4,000 on the altitude. 45 days, Irishman says. Okay, so you get kicked out in 45 days. Let's go ahead and get that gear down to slow us on down.
0 right, Bridgeyard 3478.
Jesus, folks, this is scary. This is terrifying. All right, localizer, VOR, glide slope's good, speed's looking good. Let's go ahead and bring that speed back on down. Let's go 141. Over the tower.
Contact
Flaps
Tower
10.
128.15, United 424 Romeo.
Check the
And
flaps.
flaps 15.
Flaps
O'Hare
15.
Tower, United 424 Romeo. ILS runway 09er left.
6 nautical miles out. Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
And flaps 30. Let's go up here at the top. Let's get some wipers going.
424 Romeo.
Oops. Where's the other one? Let's see. Fuse low. That's fine. We're on approach here. 5 nautical miles out. It'll sound like I need to rejoin. Yeah, join. Come on, back in. It's a good time. Yeah, there's no weather radar in this plane. I didn't think so.
Speed brake. Armed.
Oh
Engine
boy.
start switches.
Minimums are 868. Visual on the ground.
04, exit next available
3.
Checked.
Hold on, temperature.
next available taxiway. Skywest 55.
6,000 feet. 3,000 feet. Not good. It's not good. Let's just go there. It's not good, folks. Ground approach in Chicago, runway 9 left. We got BeyondATC, New Sky, APL doing his thing. Whew. Alright, I can see a little bit of ground. I can see a little ground right here. We got some ground. We got some ground, folks. Got some ground. Flaps are good. Speed's looking good. 3 nautical miles out. 1,000 call. No pappies, no lights. I don't think there's pappies on this runway.
Prepare for landing.
Jesus.
Minimums.
Minimums, we're landing. Alright, hand on the throttle.
United 424 Romeo, wind 125 at Niner, runway 9 left clear to land.
9 left clear for landing.
Runway 9
2 nautical miles out.
To land. United 424 Romeo.
No lights in sight. 1.5 nautical miles. Autopilot's doing his thing. Oh, I see some lights. No, hold on. Those aren't lights. Those are something else. No runway. No runway yet. Hold on. Oh, I see it. I see lights. 300 call. There it is. We got it. AP's off my aircraft.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
200.
There's the runway. We got it. We're landing. Bring that nose down.
100.
Little off.
50. 40.
Oh, oh, oh. Settle, settle.
20.
Watch the airspeed.
10.
Let it settle.
Speed
Touchdown. Whew. 297. I will take that. Nose is down. Versers are out. We got a plane stuck on the runway. Phew. A little bit of brakes.
60 knots.
United 424
Jesus.
exit next available taxiway.
Alright, landing lights are off. Spoilers
Next available taxiway.
disarmed.
United 424 Romeo.
Flaps going up. That's a wee bit terrifying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. On behalf of our
United
captain and
424
the entire
Romeo,
crew,
contact
we'd like
ground
to thank you for
121.
I don't think we need
Five.
wipers anymore.
You enjoyed your flight and have a
Ground
wonderful stay.
121.75. United 424 Romeo.
Jesus. Phew. That was terrifying. Alright, we made it. A little heavy on the landing, but I will take that landing for sure.
United 1776. Gate Charlie
Considering what we had to deal with.
taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate Charlie 27 taxi at my discretion, United 1776.
Oh, about to make my call, but I guess not.
JetBlue 1105.
Golf 6 Bravo is our gate. Golf Bravo. Sorry, Golf 6 Bravo is our gate.
Alpha.
Cross 10 right at Whiskey Tree, continue via
Jesus, the weather.
November, Lima Lima, Alpha 17 Alpha, JetBlue 1105.
Chicago ground, hello from United 424 Romeo. We are looking to taxi to gate Golf 6 Bravo.
United 2496, request taxi to be active.
I'll cross this runway because we're not getting in on time.
Sky West 5459. Cross runway 10 right.
Although I probably shouldn't. It might be an active takeoff runway.
10 right.
Cross 10 right at Whiskey 3, continue via hold short runway 10 right, Sky West 5459.
No, that wouldn't be an active runway. 22 right, they never take off and land there.
United 424 Romeo. Welcome to Chicago O'Hare. Gate Golf 6 Bravo taxi via Mike. Hold short runway 9er center.
Niner Center.
Over to Gate Golf 6 Bravo taxi via Mike. Hold short runway 9
Phew.
center. United 424
Tell you what,
Romeo.
that was cool. That was a really cool flight. That was really 2 good flights. Departure was terrifying.
1310.
Arrival,
Cross runway
terrifying.
right at Whiskey Tree. Continue taxi via. Hold short runway
Toronto was
10
beautiful.
right.
Cross 10 right at Whiskey 3,
All right, we got to hold short 9 center because this is an active runway. We did see that plane, I think it was taken off.
Alpha Tree, Golf 1, Zulu.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, good thing we didn't cross.
Bravo, Alpha Tree Golf 1 Zulu, United Tree 43 Heavy.
So we'll hold here.
United 2664. Contact O'Hare Tower 121.15.
Contact Tower
Good thing we have no passengers.
115, United 2664. Have a good one.
I hope Service Pack 1 changes it so you don't have to have internal camera.
424 Romeo. Cross runway 9er center at Mike. Continue taxi via Mike. Hold short runway 9er right.
Cross 9er center at Mike. Continue via Mike. Hold short runway 9er right. United.
All right, so we're
424
crossing
Romeo.
9 center. We're going to continue on Mike here. Hold short 9 right.
United 580.
Which I'm not sure if 9 right is an active runway or not.
121.15.
Over to Tower 121.15, United 583. See you.
Got some good traffic here in Chicago. Now, United Park's just on over here, so we don't have a long taxi. This is the longest part, the stretch on Mike.
Hold short runway 10.
Shouldn't be too bad once we get off of Mike here.
Whiskey 3, continue via. Hold short runway 10 right, United 1776.
I don't know if 9 is an active runway or not.
United 2496. Runway 9er center taxi via Golf. Bravo. Alpha
Looks like
Tree,
9 center's
Golf
takeoff
1,
runway, 9 left is landing runway.
Runway 9er center taxi via Golf.
At least it sounds like that way.
Golf 1 Zulu, United 2496.
United 424 Romeo. Cross runway 9er right at Mike. Continue taxi via Mike. Golf. Golf 2. Alpha.
All right, Mike,
Cross runway
Golf
9er
2.
right at Mike. Continue taxi via Mike. Golf. Golf 2 Alpha. United 424 Romeo.
All right, crossing runway 9 right. Getting on to Golf next, and then we're going down to Golf 2. Golf 2. It'd be funny if we park at the gate that we departed from
O'Hare ground.
this morning.
Back approved. Face north.
There's all our United.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face
Got a
north,
plane out there
runway
in the
west.
distance. You can just barely see it. Barely see it. I think that's American.
Delta 8841.
Jesus, this weather.
Gate Echo 10 taxi via Papa 5. Papa. Golf Golf.
Oh, actually, they wanted us to go the other way.
10 left.
Whoops.
Gate Echo 10
Why'd they want us to go the other way?
Papa,
Ah.
Golf Golf. Hold short
All right, now we're just making up our own stuff now.
Delta 8841 heavy.
We're gonna park over here at Bravo. I goofed up there. They want us to park on the other side.
Runway 10 center at
All right, landing. Taxi lights are off.
Papa 5. Papa. Golf Golf.
We're gonna do Bravo, whatever this is. Bravo 21.
Cross runway 10 center at Papa 5. Continue taxi via Papa 5 Papa. Golf Golf. Hold short runway 10 left. Delta 8841 heavy.
All right, park and brake. Set. Down here at the tablet, let's go to connect. Set. Up here at the top, ground power. Or sorry, ground power, my bad. I think we're good. That's all off. Turn offs off. Okay, good. Back on down here at the bottom. Cut off the fuel. Let's kill up BeyondATC. Let's check out our scores, and we're going to end it there, folks. Thank you all for joining me on a 3.5 hour, just over 3 hours stream today. A lot of fun, 2 great flights in. Let's close out for New Sky. What's our score? 9.93. Damn, it was a long landing though, I bet you. Long landing. 8,000 on that one. Yep, long landing. Just a hair past it too. Look at that. 695 was the threshold. Anything beyond 676 is considered a long landing. So it's slightly long landing. It's because the ILS kind of brought me in a little higher. I knew that was going to happen. But our landing rate was a 297, normal conditions. I don't know about that. But yeah, really good flight. Really, really good flight. So I will take this for sure with New Sky. So come join our virtual airline. Go download newsky.app. Search for our airline, which is FlyLex. So you go over here, type in FlyLex. And then we'll pop up. Oh, that's not right. FlyLex. We'll pop up there. Join us on board. Lots of fun stuff going on. Irishman's done a good job at setting up our airline and managing it. And we have really cool announcement coming down soon in our feeds here. We have our contest starting on December 1st. Prizes For the top 2 pilots, here's the rules, and then we'll let you all know what the prizes are down the road. So that's that. Go over here. Here's my next flight I have set up, San Francisco to LAX, which I'll do at some other point. And let's check out our score with this guy, shall we? 100. I will take that as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. 292s. Yeah, about 300 on the landing. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So my schedule's looking really good. I checked this. We did this one live on stream, but I got San Francisco to LAX, LAX to San Francisco, back and forth. We got the Newark stuff, and then we got Newark to Cleveland as well. Like, don't forget, you have to do 3 good New Sky Academy flights to be in it. Oh, do you have to? I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing that. I didn't know about that. All right. So that's going to call it here for today, folks. Thanks so much for coming on in. Thanks for spending this cold, snowy day in the Chicagoland. I think we're up to 4 to 5 inches already, potentially 12 or more. So it's going to be pretty nasty day for traveling. I'm going to be tucked in the unit here all weekend and kind of figure out what I'm going to do. But thanks again for coming in. Lots of fun today. We'll see y'all in Discord, ! Discord. Join us in there. We'll stream tomorrow morning as well. The Mobiflight thing, I don't know if I should do a video or a stream on that one. I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out. I know that I put in stream in Discord, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, have a great rest of your Saturday. Hopefully you're nice and warm. Get a lot of flight simming in, and we'll see you all. Oh, come check out get our delivery too. We have the iFly here, livery. It's in our Discord. Look at the snow kind of build. That's beautiful. But then I'll go and get some concept work done as well, and see how we can do it. But anyways, thanks for joining in. We'll see y'all in Discord and tomorrow. Take care.